Hello. Welcome back to Sunder.
Please help us.
Yeah.
I'm the dungeon master now.
Please help us.
Oh. So, you all get fireballed. And then you all die. And you, oh wait, that's the next video that hasn't come out yet that we recorded today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't want to spoil that
Spoilers.
one. Haha.
Maybe
Hey
you should
everybody,
take that off.
welcome back to Sunder. I am dressed up as the wizard. Anyways, I'll be doing the whole game like this. So,
Are you really?
in horror. So watch, no, I'm just gonna be doing the beginning. Maybe I will. I don't know. But it's been a little while since we played. Welcome, guys. We're super excited to play, and by super excited, I mean this weird mixture of nervousness and stress, because this game is crazy. I saw in the comments that there are a few people, maybe a few people, who are brand new to Sunder. Welcome. I'm sorry if you don't understand what's going on, but I will do my best to explain it. Since it's been a little while, why don't we give a little introduction? But before we give an introduction, we got to give a big introduction to our very noisy cats who are very loud and annoying.
Moose.
He doesn't want to be pet. He just wants to yell. No, we got to give a big shout out to our patrons. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/arcanearcade, where we mostly upload stuff sometimes. We're trying to be better.
Yes.
But if you want to get your name shout out, then, well, that's one of the tiers. Including these people on this tier who support us with their money, and they're great, and we appreciate you so much, include Mike Salmon. Mike Salmon. Mama Love and Papa Joy, those are just Tyler's parents. Cal the God, the legendary Cal the God. Josh Travis, Arthur Souza, Pimpin' the Hood. It could also be pronounced P1 1 Nda Hood, whichever one. Mario Sack, Ostimo the Slow, and Sergeant Viper. Whoa. Thank you guys so much for supporting us on Patreon. Joining us today for Sunder on this magical live stream is me. Also is what? What do you like?
That's not how the audio was, because every time we have a stream, we have to reset everything recently. And Biggest Blunder said, and I quote, There isn't any audio if I turn my volume off. Can you fix that, Colton?"
You just turn your life off.
Link. We've got with us today Colton,
Hi.
who is playing Classicer, the Tiefling Shadow Monk, Prince of Eregia.
I just realized how ironic it is that I have a sword that emits light when I'm a Shadow Monk.
Oh my god, who is now attuned to the Sword of Zariel. We've also got Tyler, playing Antlantica, the Sea Elf swashbuckling rogue, no longer sorcerer.
No longer
Big oof,
gremlin.
but you took the Magic Initiate feat
Yeah.
to get some of those spells back.
Yeah,
So,
couple.
Mage Armor has not gone anywhere.
Nope, it has
We've
not.
also got Sponker, also known as Spencer.
Also known
Playing
as
Spoinker, playing Vincent, the Tiefling Divination Wizard, caster of Steel Wind Strike, and
Yes.
one-hit killer of most things.
DPS.
We have also got Grace.
Wait.
Huh. Oh, sorry. We've got Moose.
Oh, hey,
He's not
you
playing
can
anyone.
actually see him really well.
He's
in
not
the-
playing anyone.
in
He
the
just
stream
wants to hang
feed.
This
out.
is my son.
He's our boy.
Moose is Vincent's familiar.
No, I don't have. I hate cats.
Vincent doesn't like cats.
This is the big chunk, though.
Yeah, he is. He looks very content right now.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
And we've also got Grace. Grace, who's playing Kyria, not Sjarda. It's Kyria, because that's how you pronounce Gaelic names. Who is a war elf, war elf. Is a half elf
Hell yeah.
war cleric, who was once a blood hunter warlock and is now just a cleric because character development. And it is I, the runesmith.
the lines on your face.
for the band.
Yeah.
like-
I wish that it was like black marker. Here,
Anyways, allow us to jump into tonight's
let me
game.
fill it in.
Take one inspiration and cast it out. Oh, if you want to find out all the homebrew rules we use in this game, I have a video called My 21 Homebrew Rules. One of them is Cardic Inspiration. They all get a card, and it has a little bonus.
Oh, I appreciate it so much.
And it gives them a little bonus that they get to have.
so
they each
great.
get one. It's like inspiration. Last we left off in Sunder, you guys A lot of stuff
God.
happened. Yeah.
Devil-
I guess to make it simple, the devils are attacking the material plane and,
And-
are trying to take it down to the 9 hells, and it's all the archdevils. And you guys
And-
defeated a good portion of them.
And they also destroyed the biggest city on the continent.
And destroy it. They attacked it and destroyed a lot of it and killed a lot of people, but took most of them into slavery and all that kind of stuff, and torture and all those terrible things.
Whoever got out, we.
I have no idea. Regardless of that, that's your current goal: is putting an end to all these devils, and Zariel herself, who is kind of leading the charge off in her big old tower in Goldcrest, the city with 4 million people that probably has a little bit less people in it now.
Probably.
Because they died.
Yeah, but you didn't have to say it.
Or are enslaved / being.
He didn't have to say
While
it.
you guys were in Goldcrest, there was a certain individual that you had met up with, one of Kyria's old family members. Didn't even know you had a cousin who was hidden away from the family, who ended up taking your patron and being sent on his own little glory quest. Right before the whole shebang happened with
Going to get himself killed?
with Zariel. And you've gotten a few messages from him here and there. Just one of him saying, "Hey, I found this thing. If you ever need me, I'm over here." And he told you where he was. Once after all that happened, there was some evil undead Wand of Orcus, Erebus, and Antlantica being sort of a demigod in the ocean. You guys put a stop to that, making your way down there, putting an end to her. After Antlantica got turned into an undead and a warlock, and then also got feeble-minded, and then after not being baby Antlantica, became normal Antlantica, and you killed Erebus.
Died again, brought back to life again, and then.
All you need to know is that there was a lich who was doing bad stuff. She's dead, and Atlantica's okay now.
Yay!
Yay! And that's where we left off last time. You guys made your way back to Whitecap, I believe. Yes.
Hey Jacob, because it's been pointed out to me and I didn't look at it before.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that the Curia level 16 card that you made still has her listed at level 14. Him listed at level 14. So
I updated
it
it.
should be 16.
Go back to 14.
Photoshop. Anyways, that should be 16. Yeah.
So someone asked what Curia was only level 14 and I was like, what?
No.
Not supposed to be. You can be 14 if you want.
No, I'm
So you
good.
guys leveled up to 16, even though I said you guys wouldn't go above 15. Anyways, you guys have defeated Erebus.
Someone's like, there's a.
You are
reason-
back in
really cute
Whitecap, and you spend the night sleeping, and I don't know what you guys do. Celebrating maybe.
Would we go back to Whitecap?
Would you go back to Whitecap? I thought you guys did go back to
I
Whitecap.
feel like we did.
I don't have-
I
I don't
believe I took us back to Whitecap because that's where Klaus is, correct?
Yeah, we could stay with Cloud.
Well,
we could
we
stay
will
in our
start today's
little
game
home.
by saying you guys wake up in Whitecap.
in our little villa.
In your little villa that has some refugees in it, and Klaus has parked his airship near it, and
Parked his airboat.
his airboat, and all your buddies are here. Vega is also here as well, even though she's taking a day off today. She's been working a lot.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it, bitch.
We'll just passively say that they're talking.
Okay.
They just talk some.
What are y'all doing today?
I'm sleeping in
Atlantica's sleeping in.
because she has 4 levels of exhaustion, I'm assuming.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
We can get around that.
Sir, can you please get comfy?
Sorry, I have to check
Ooh,
my
God.
inventory.
Oh God, $20. Well,
Oh my goodness.
$19.99, $20. Here's money. I gotta go until later tonight. Tomorrow I'm starting to DM my game, so I may not come back tonight. What? Oh, so I can get good schlep. Love you guys. Atlantica, don't die, please.
Amazing. Good luck, pal. Good luck to you.
luck,
Thanks for the donation, buddy.
Pause in confusion
Get
as you
some
keep
good
reading,
stuff.
and you're just like,
I'm like, how do I pronounce that?
what's going on here, man?
Atlantica's sleeping in. Klasker and Vincent are Klasker and Vega are having I don't know
I'm talking.
having a talk.
I don't know.
Vincent, Kiri, what are you guys doing?
Hanging out.
Hanging
Yeah,
out?
Probably.
That kind of hanging out?
Maybe. Whatever you think.
Fade to black.
Oh gosh dang it. Big Splendor 199. Yo, shout out to the orange in the background. There's a single.
There's a orange. Oh yeah, there is an orange back
Well,
there.
it rolled out of the bag.
Shout out to the orange in the back. Next to the box mashed potatoes.
Why didn't you put away your boxed
You
mashed
can't see
potato?
it, bitch! Now they know!
Yeah, don't look into the
Oh,
sink.
I just want everyone to know what's in that hydro flask over there.
Huh?
What's in your hydro flask, Jacob?
Oh, it's the stuff from the Halloween game. It's still in there.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
what?
It was in the trunk of our car.
It's been 3 months!
I would
Yeah.
just throw that thing out.
I'd fill out the entire
Have you
flask. Jesus.
Have you opened? I feel like as
No,
punishment,
I'm too scared.
I feel like as punishment, Jacob has to open it on stream. I want to make like a
No,
a
I'm not gonna do
I
that.
We
wanna
don't need
make
to
like
hospitalize him.
I want to make like a donation challenge, but that'd be mean. So
No, we're not gonna do
That would be
we're not
weird.
gonna
No,
do
we're
that.
not doing
We're
donation
that.
challenges. Don't do it.
We just throw it away.
Yep.
Oh,
That stuff's gonna be disgusting.
What?
nothing. It's
Bad joke.
Bad joke.
Well, now what?
I
Classic
mean,
her.
we still have a job to finish, right?
Atlantica's asleep.
Go back to Goldcrest. Contact Levi.
We could. Is that what we're gonna do? Go back to Goldcrest?
Unless there's something else. But we'll run into Zariel and
We could try to hunt down the other two, Bael or Tiflis, if they're not Zariel.
I'm just going to assume they're with her.
Come on, go.
As much as I think we do very well, I don't think we can handle 3 archdevils at the same time.
No.
We also need to, if we were going to go with that plan of attacking the devils head on to sneak in, we also need to rally the troops here. I could probably get some of them together.
How are you going? The Eregian?
I just
Eregian troops?
no the
They can't. Yeah.
what's left of Goldcrest and Whitecap try to band the city together to repel the devils. If we tell them that we've killed as many as we have, as many of the archdevils as we have, and that this is the only way we have a chance, maybe they would do it.
I would assume if that doesn't put them together, then there's not much else that will ever bring people together as
Then the
No.
potential of
being
being
wiped
dragged
out.
into hell.
Just
It's literally, if it feels like it's hell to team up with someone, you go into hell if you don't. It's kind of how it is. It's not, I won't say it, but that's kind of how it is right now.
The door flies open to the front, and you watch as Pacifica and Atlantica's father just kind of make their way in, and he's just like, sorry, as like Pacifica is already thrown in the door, and she's just walking through, and she just looks around.
Can I help you?
Where's Atlantica?
sleep.
In a room in our hole, I believe?
She goes upstairs.
She's very tired.
She's on it.
Atlantica's father looks and backs ears, and he just kind of follows. You are rudely awoken as you hit the ground out of your hole. As Pacifica has pulled it off from the ground, and you kind of look upward, still like kind of dripping, and she looks down at you. Are you okay?
I'm tired, but
She just hugs you.
okay.
I heard some really bad stuff, and I thought that you weren't gonna be okay.
I'm getting better now.
Your father walks over, stands you up, and he just looks at you. Is the city safe?
There's probably some repairs that need to be made and some dealing with some floating corpses, but otherwise, yes.
Good.
There's also a flask to be opened
No,
because
no,
Kate
no, no,
Cook
no,
donated the $1.99
No, that's
instead
not-
simply.
That's
open
not
the
what I was
flask.
pointing out. There's like a ticking noise. It's annoying people.
Is there?
What?
There's a ticking noise.
There is?
Yep.
What? Open the flask?
No.
Kid Cook donated $1.99 and said open the flask.
He
We
really
are
wants
not
it.
fighting a death knight.
Could I get... There is a clicking noise. What is clicking? You guys keep going. I'll figure it
Alright.
out.
Sorry that there's a clicking noise. Colton's gonna try to fix it right now.
We long rested, right? Because
Yes,
I
you
am
long
completely out of spell slots.
He says, good. You did well.
It wasn't just me. It was actually a lot of them downstairs. They did a lot of the work. I was kind of along for the ride.
I'd like to hear the story.
Yeah.
Not now.
Yeah.
There are bigger things we must deal with. Yeah. We will return our people home.
Mm-hmm.
Once the surface is safe.
Yeah.
For now, it's best we stay here.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And then you have a big family hug.
Cute.
It's so cute. And then they bring you downstairs. And now Atlantica's driven.
I have like huge bags under my eyes.
Me too.
This dumbass party that never sleeps.
No, me too.
I slept. I just feel like shit right now.
Dying does that.
Yeah, I could tell. It's not fun.
Sometimes forget that you died.
Temporarily, I'm going to do this.
Oh.
Because it's your microphone.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Can't hear it anymore.
Yeah, because I muted his microphone.
Oh.
Oh.
So, 1 second while I try to figure this out and grab a different microphone.
Oh, is that microphone fucking up?
Yeah, you guys...
Shout out to Colton
Okay.
fixing the noise.
I'm just-
$5 for Mario set.
Hey, Colton.
$1.99 from K Cook. A man has fallen into the river in Lego City.
What?
I don't know what that means, but it happened.
Colton works at a church and does sound stuff, and he often has to go, oh shit, stuff isn't working, I need to fix it.
Yeah.
So he does a good job.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this cord there. That's fine. We're good. Alright.
What?
Oh, Logan drank beers out of it. Out of this chalice. It smells like beer.
What did you think it would smell like?
I don't know.
There was another donation. I don't know what that one was for.
It was Kate Cook.
That was K Cook.
Okay.
What you say,
Alright,
Lily?
Atlantica comes downstairs and joins everybody else.
Kind of like flop onto the couch. There's a couch.
There's probably a couch.
I'm,
Why wouldn't there be a couch?
There's a couch.
So, Goldcrest, Avernus has been dealt with.
Yes, it has, says Klaus from the couch, sipping tea.
He's like pushing like Atlantica's feet off.
Actually, no. There's another couch, and Klaus is currently sitting on it. And
what?
I like to think this is in character. Lander is in a ball next to him with his head on his lap, and his knees are just up to his chest, and he's just sipping with his hand on his head. These are your dads.
$2 for Mario sack. Logan drinks like a king.
He also drinks like a drunk person.
But he doesn't get drunk.
Nope. All right.
We dealt with the.
There's a
anchor
couch.
and-
It's
That's
canon
coming
now.
We dealt with
What are you
the.
looking for?
Up there. My batteries.
Did we ever deal with the anchor and
My rechargeable batteries.
the Arcane Syndicate?
Yes.
How
The
is it supposed to be-
Eurasian people dealt with it.
You guys have not contacted them back.
Oh
No, I
boy.
don't know if we know about.
Hey, Gray. Any update? Update is one word. Oops. Sorry.
Great.
7 casualties, 13 injured, but it is destroyed.
That we're just all like, well,
Oh,
You get the big dick.
the big dick mic. How would I help you out here? I don't know why we're not using this. Sunder!
Sunder.
Do you say anything back to him?
I don't know. What's the spell slot? I don't know what to say. Well, they dealt with it. A bunch of people died. A bunch of people got hurt. But
How many?
Sounds about right.
7 dead, 13 injured. But they did it.
That's good.
It's good. I'm not surprised.
They finished the job.
Yeah.
Impressed.
I hope I'm not too loud. I'm right in the mic's face.
So you're fine.
Alright.
Do you? I'm listening. So.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I just have a gigantic shotgun mic right in my face.
I do too.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
We can just both go.
It's all good.
Right.
Hey, what's up?
I can hear
Welcome
that.
to D&D ASMR.
Uh,
Yeah, we get to
You can't even hear it.
I can.
You can hear it through the mic. Anyways,
Here you
what's happening? What's going on? What are you doing? You just cast sending.
I did. The Arcane Syndicate is done. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
So now we just have 3 problems.
Yes.
What
No
are
more anchors either, right?
That would mean, says Klaus, that would mean that all of the anchors are destroyed.
Yes.
That would mean that there is no threat that Sunder may be dragged down into the Nine Hells.
We have time.
Zariel is still here, though.
Yeah, we need to kill her.
You mentioned last time about forcing her to attune to her sword. Is that even possible? Forcing someone to connect to an item?
No. She has to be willing. Unless we were to cast some very powerful spell that she would not resist. Like Gesh.
It takes a while to cast.
Or something.
Sounds like it'd be more difficult to do that.
I
than it would
know-
be to just kill her.
I know a spell that could do something similar but not make her attuned to it.
What spell?
No. You'll see.
What?
Remember that spell I was talking about a few days ago?
No.
It's called Otto's Irresistible Dance.
Vincent, you wasted your
Wasted my what?
Why would that work?
precious time
Yeah,
and
but
energy on that ridiculous spell.
ridiculous. I don't think it's ridiculous.
Can
It's a
it be,
parody. It's satirical magic.
It's pretty funny.
Can it be resisted? Is that why it's called irresistible?
Why do you think it's called irresistible?
So even Zariel can't.
No. Just do a little dance
Pretty useful.
Get down
for
tonight?
about 6 seconds, and then she could probably resist it. I just think it's funny. Like I could cast it on you right now. And you
Y'all
could
are gonna dead ass go to Zariel's fortress and make her Fortnite dance.
Oh, I do have it prepared.
By the way, people are now equating your hair colors to Eevee evolutions, so good for you.
What?
Eevee.
Eevee Evil?
Eevee
Oh,
evolutions.
okay.
Great.
Unless she's immune to being charmed, then it won't work.
Jacob looks up. Look.
What? No.
My solution.
I just really like the image of like Zariel standing up and greeting all of you, and you're like, man, and she's like, whip, 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 whip. It's like the fucking Fortnite music, and she just starts like busting down.
But she does
I haven't
it
even
with her
casted the
dead
spell
hand.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't even casted the spell
So
yet.
we need to deal with the citizens of Goldcrest. We need to kill Zariel. Kill question mark Zariel.
And to Tifilus.
Nah. Titty. And what's the other guy's name? Bel? Ball?
Bael.
Bell? No, Ball.
Maybe we should deal with them
Titty
first
ball.
before we deal with Zariel.
What?
I wrote kill question mark Zariel titty ball.
Yeah, Gary, Titty, and Ball.
We already killed Gary. So Goldcrest.
He's dead.
Maybe we need to deal with the 2 underlings before we deal with Zariel.
The problem is if they're with her.
Bael probably would be. He's a big fuck off army.
Although, I wonder if we were to mount an attack, if she would come out of her fortress. Maybe she would send Bel into Tifilus.
And then we fight 2 archdevils at the same time.
It's better than all 3.
But we still
We
would need to
fight
kill
2
them on their
Archdevils.
in the hells.
Yeah.
On top of that.
I don't...
Titivolus is a...
Tifilus didn't seem that...
He's a accomplished spellcaster, though. Be like fighting Vincent.
Wasn't Bael not with
Difficult.
Zariel and Tifilus when they were in Oshiria?
No, they weren't.
So he could be separate.
Yes, but he has an army.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll come with them.
He also
He's taken over a once very beautiful valley. It's now transformed into a swamp, much like Minaros.
Is he still there?
He should be. His army's there. He seems to be cut off from the rest of them. I suppose he's fighting against Zariel. I don't know why. Or maybe this is a part of her plan. I'm not entirely certain.
Wait. You think Bael is fighting against Zariel?
Well, it's possible. These devils don't necessarily always get along.
We could investigate there. Perhaps kill Bel. And then there's only 2 left.
he took over the Red Valley.
No, it's right outside of...
Did you just text me, did I grab Gary's horn?
Yeah, the horn. I don't remember if I took it or not.
Yeah, you took it.
I did.
Yeah,
You
took it.
spelled
Good.
Gary.
because when you grabbed it, Jacob was like, that thing's really big. And you were like, oh, I put it on my bag of holding.
I got a big horn in it. Gary's horn.
Can I try to figure out what that thing does?
Looks like a horn.
Can I? Does it seem like I can attune to it?
No.
Does it do anything?
Could you use
Or does it
identify?
just
Do you have identify?
Yeah, I'll identify.
You're gonna cast it to cast it? Or are you gonna ritual
I'll
cast
sit.
it? Ritual cast it?
We're just debating.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 11 minutes.
Your timer is set for 11 minutes.
This is gonna be a while.
So maybe we deal with Bael first, since he's separated and we need to deal with him. Then we have Titifus and Zariel.
Who we know are working together until Titivlis inevitably betrays Zariel because that's just the type of devil
Exactly.
he is.
Yeah.
If we... I don't know.
How long does it take to cast Gash?
10 minutes.
We're boring.
Do you know Gesh?
You guys want a map?
Sure.
You know Gesh? Uh-oh.
Well, cleric.
No more drinking.
No.
Do you guys want Castivore, North Castivore, or all of Sunder?
All of Sunder.
All of Sunder.
Okay. It's less detailed.
It's fine.
Oh, it only takes a minute. But still.
Still a
That's-
minute.
So you have
World
to, you have to
Anvil!
touch-
You guys ever
have to,
checked
like-
out World Anvil? They don't sponsor this stream, but they sponsor almost all my videos. So, you guys can't see it. There's no board camera. I don't know what I'm saying. Well, here's all of Sunder. It's a little difficult
We
to fit on the
appreciate
screen.
We appreciate it.
Do you
I have the
do
detailed.
you have to be
versions if
touching
you want
them
me
in
pull
order
that
to
up.
cast it?
No.
Maybe
Or
pour...
we
Maybe
have
pull
to-
up
If we are
just-
able to hold them off for that long.
They have to be able to hear me.
We have to guarantee the failure, though, which would be very difficult.
It won't happen today.
Didn't you say that all of the archdevils can sometimes just resist when they shouldn't be able to?
Yes.
That's the problem.
That'd be a great way to stop this, though.
And then there's.
Well.
I don't know how much longer Goldcrest will be.
Safe. Safe is probably not a good...
No, just not completely flat.
Right.
I should reiterate about Levi. He's there, but I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to last.
Can we check on him? Once you
Yes, and-
finish identify.
I can message him too.
Whitecap is here.
I just don't want to tell him that.
This is what Klaus is talking about.
Really?
And every hex is how many
Okay, I
days?
remember that one. Yeah.
Every hex is. I can't remember. I can't remember if each hex is a day. No, I think each hex is a certain amount of miles.
Is it 24?
Well, 24 would be a day.
Yeah, it'll be
I
8
don't
hours.
think so. Because it did take you guys a long ass time to go around.
But
it
we
here.
also had a cart.
I think each hex is a day.
Was it a day with a,
Well,
a
here-
traveling group?
Hang on. This is where you landed the airship.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys had made your way up here. Did it take a day to go like that far?
I don't remember.
No. We got from the airship to the city, to the place, and back all in a day.
Did we really?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm stupid. I can't remember.
I think you made every hex a day for that because we were traveling with like a giant group of people in carts and older people
You're
and
slower.
kids and and so it was slower. So maybe.
All right, so each hex is 12 miles then.
Okay, so each hex is half a day. So it's about 2 days away to get to where Bael is right now. No, a day and a half to 2 days.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's not far.
No, but Whitecap is safe right now with the barrier.
You recall originally Bael, back in season 2, was going to attack Whitecap, and then you guys put up the barrier, and he just went, oh fuck, and then fucked off to over here.
Well, we were dealing with shit.
Are
in
you
the
able?
Hells.
Have you seen where the area that Bael took over before? Have you seen that area before? Even if it's before he took it over, get a size, an idea of how many troops he has, how many devils he has,
Wouldn't
an
you
idea
have-
of what we'd be walking into if we went to.
I don't know if that's how
attack
that
him.
works.
And he has 60
Can
something.
you scry
66
on an area?
battalions. I can. It's not a very large area though.
What's in each battalion? Is it like 60 people? I had it written down somewhere.
I think he had 60 with him, but
60 battalions.
he has 60.
66, sorry. Groups with him. Then when we fought him, he had 20 barb devils. This is why I obsessively write things. I should remember how far back it was.
I'm just like looking at Moose, who has his head just like it was like on a pole.
I love
It's
when
like-
animals do that.
I love the way they sit. They're so cute.
Trying to see if I.
Vincent, you're still casting that
It
spell.
might be. It might
Yep.
be. It might be better just to sneak in, try and
Not very stealthy.
yeah, but stealthier than a whole battalion of people.
That's fair. They're probably making enough noise to cover up our noise.
Yeah.
Oh,
But they also probably have scouts and lookout.
If we're able to cast go invisible somehow,
I go
can
these
kind of
stats.
invisible.
can any of us use like Neelix's staff? Because like, we should still have
I
that.
could just do what he did.
We can do that.
Take some of my energy, but
We just need to get him away from his troops and into the Hells, and not go to his home.
I can't take him there.
Let's just go to Avernus, I guess.
Okay.
Apparently, I don't have it written down. I can't believe it.
Might be best to
What written down?
How many
to
was
walk
it?
there.
66.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just 66 devils.
that's all that he has.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't remember that. Cool.
I have it right here. Hang on.
Cool, cool.
And we killed a few of them.
That reminds me of the Crazy 88
Well, a bunch
in
actually.
Kill Bill. It's like there aren't actually 88 of them. It's just what they call themselves.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Charged with leading 66 companies of Bard Devils. Sorry, you're right. 66
And
companies.
each company's probably close to 30. So it's almost 200 barb devils.
But it's been whittled down as well. We've killed some.
Company is a military unit typically consisting of 80 to 150.
Okay, that's definitely not what you sent at us. so sorry.
Maybe in the first thing.
Apparently, almost 6,000 barb devils.
I mean, that's an army.
Yeah.
An army isn't 100.
That's who he commands. You don't know if that's what he actually has in the material plane. When he attacked you guys, he literally only attacked you with like 20 dudes.
Should I see if we could rally up?
But he
people?
blockaded a whole island.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
We don't know how many are still in the blockade for the island though. Like, did they give up on that? I don't know how they would have known we left until yesterday, when Zariel actually saw us.
I have
oh,
something
no, he
in the
did see
flask.
us in
What do I have in the flask?
Valley.
Yeah.
Huh?
I have
Saw
a
some-
death knight in the flask.
Yeah.
That's right.
yeah, the Death Knight that almost killed you.
You have a Death Knight in the flask. Incredible.
Could you capture?
Pokemon.
Do you want to know the best part about
Could you
this? I
capture
could put anyone in
an
the flask
archdevil?
if
I don't.
wanted to.
Could you capture an archdevil in a flask?
There's nothing that says that I couldn't.
We should put Titivolus in there for all eternity.
He,
I think that'd be funny.
he has to resist it, or he has to. Just
Let's
leave
kick
him
his
in the
ass and then put
flask.
him in the flask.
Toss him to the bottom of the ocean. Just leave him there.
Until
That
someone
wouldn't qualify
inevitably
as killing
finds
him, would
him.
It's defeating him,
it? Is that the condition?
I
Is it
believe.
defeat or kill?
I believe it's defeat. As long as they're not taking Sunder into hell, I think we're fine.
I'll be
Feels-
honest, I don't want to
Feels
risk it.
fake. Feels.
I'd rather do it
rough.
as straightforward as possible. I
Yeah.
don't want to risk the lives of.
Are we going to
The
kill
citizens.
Zariel?
Can we?
I don't know.
We fought her twice, and it was more about surviving than even coming
She
close.
also has us separated both times. You
So
guys,
What,
Yes, but-
from what it seems, one hit from her, I'll die instantly.
the sword
Yeah.
doesn't
That.
want to kill her either.
The sword doesn't want to kill her?
Does not.
Well, fuck
I
the
think it.
sword.
I
What is
think
the
it
sword
will,
called?
but it doesn't want to.
Well, great.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Don't- Why are you listening to a sword?
It has its own thoughts.
Oh, what if-
So
Does it have any knowledge of her?
It transmits emotions to you.
yeah, it doesn't.
What are the emotions?
Right now,
Yeah, like how does it like feel about Zariel?
sadness.
Does it think
Since
that
it is sentient, I can speak to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it believe that there is a chance that Zariel could be turned back to the light?
Hope.
Like a real hope, or like
You feel
I
like a
hope-
spark of like inspiration, hope, and motivation.
It thinks there might be a chance that Zariel could turn back.
How?
I don't know. It might be as simple as giving her the sword. Maybe the sword could convince her
Didn't she went after each of us?
because we had it.
Yes.
I think she wants to destroy it?
Uh,
She's afraid of it.
Because it could turn
because she
back.
knows.
How do you destroy an item like that? Legendary
Is it-
items?
Is it possible we could?
Well, it's her sword, right?
Mm.
Maybe she knows how.
Is it possible that we could distract her?
Oh. Give me a second.
You
Results are
can
in.
summon a minotaur
Oh, awesome.
within 600 feet.
A minotaur,
If you blow it, you will summon a minotaur.
as long as it's within 600 feet of me?
Yep, wherever you want.
Will it fight for us?
Is it?
You can summon a minotaur within 600 feet.
Remember,
Get on a shelf.
Not
I'd
that good.
explain how he summoned the Minotaurs when we fought him.
Thought we fought ice devils.
If you're Garyon, you can summon more.
Ice Minotaurs.
But if you do it, you can summon one.
Incredibly worthless. Like him.
It's true.
I think she sleeps. Zariel?
Zariel?
Mm-hmm.
Jacob.
Is the
what?
sword confused?
Did you just ask that to the sword?
Yeah. Does
Did
she
it
sleep?
sleep?
Yeah, confusion.
The sword is confused.
Why would she ever need to sleep?
It's true.
It's kind of a.
If we can
Not an angel.
Get
not
into
an angel
a-
or devil thing.
fight with her and act as a distraction for us, so we get enough people to act as a distraction for us, and get her to have to focus on not, in D&D terms, fail a bunch of legendary
Yeah,
resistances.
yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how Antlantica would say that.
Divert her attention.
Divert her attention. Is it possible if we hold out long enough to get her?
If we could survive having to do all of that
Mm-hmm.
without me aiding you,
Mm-hmm.
And you could last for a minute
and
without.
they're not
getting hit.
attacking me,
Yeah,
then maybe.
I mean, it's a long time in battle.
I know
It's
it
a
is.
very long time.
I know it is.
Oh my god.
What?
Weird, I didn't know that.
It's 10 rounds.
Isn't six rounds?
10 rounds.
10
The round
rounds.
is 6 seconds.
6 seconds. 6 divided by 60 is 10.
Give me a
Wow,
moment.
I don't know why I
It's
got the two
0.1.
confused. Yeah, yeah. 10 rounds.
Flip it around.
I just wow.
It's fine. It's better than when we were like, yeah, we're good at small math now because we play D&D. Hey guys, what's 5 plus 7?
Well, it's better than how
Happening,
Siri
yes.
did the math one time.
So,
Oh, yeah. 1 divided by 2 times.
oh my god, that was weird. So, apparently in the canon and in the book, I just neglected to realize it. Devils do require food, sleep, food. They need to breathe, they have to eat, and they need to sleep. I'm gonna put that under regular devils because we never played with it with the archdevils, and I see them as more godly creatures that could overcome.
Typhus has just been underwater for
I
plenty
mean,
of times.
yeah.
without dying.
So fuck
I
it.
also see it as Zariel was a celestial, you know, and I'm sure
Yeah.
she was like way
So,
up there, and they.
I will say, barb devils and all the lesser devils though they gotta eat, sleep, and drink. So and breathe. So weird, but
I'm just imagining, like, what the fuck does a bone devil eat?
Meat.
oh, there's a whole
People?
thing. There's a whole thing. It says they feed on like the wretched creatures in the hells. They just eat each other. It's weird.
It's a doggy dog roll.
Yeah, or like demons. They just eat them too.
All right,
And
then.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Nom, 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 nom,
the
nom.
occasional human is just, you know, a nice snack, nice
Yeah,
little
exactly.
steak, man.
I think it makes them creepier. Ugh. Anyways,
All right. Now that
sorry guys. This is one of those moments where I'm waiting on your direction.
Sorry,
I know.
I'm
We're
trying
trying. We're trying to figure out what to do. So.
I know it's
Exactly.
fine. It's totally okay. I just
we could try to
Just one of those moments.
round up a company of men to go with us to fight Bael.
You think a full-on assault is better than a?
I
I
think we
think-
could sneak in.
I think that even if we sneak in, can we kill Bael quickly enough before anyone notices that we're there?
We're not trying to kill Bill there. We're
Teleport.
just trying to get to
To
him.
teleport him.
We have to teleport.
Because otherwise, if we kill him, he's just gonna come back.
Right.
We already
if
know
you're
that.
able to do what you did with Geryon, says Klaus, you may be able to take Bael, kill him,
We just.
and no one will be in charge of those legions anymore, and they'll go back to Monaros.
They'll be
Stealth could
Lost.
be an option.
It'll be better
It's a
than,
more favorable option than sacrificing other people.
yes.
especially
Mhm.
against forces that. I mean, they don't have the weapons to deal with them in a consistent manner.
Mhm.
Do we still have? We should check in with Moose. See how far along he is on construction.
That was what, 10 weapons?
That's
Or not?
that's a start. Even if we have to do what we're doing in Goldcrest, we need those weapons anyways to give to as many people as we can.
I could take us there.
Maybe we could do it after Bael. Give him more time. He has all the material. Could we just contact him and ask him to go into overdrive? We need that. Or else the devils could return to his home too. They could go anywhere if we can't send them away. I don't want more people than what has to die. I know that our job is to stop the devils, and soldiers' jobs are to protect the civilians. So, any that can fight, we need to have in the best position to fight as possible.
I'm aware. I'll contact Levi. See how long
He can wait.
he can. It's just leaving a city behind. It's.
No.
Let me think of how I'm going to describe this.
If Bael is there in those wastes, we could return to him after killing Zariel. Kill him last, he won't have time to return to fight with her.
I don't know about that.
I think it's just better to get rid of her underlings first. It's Titivolis once again can teleport. What's
Yes.
stopping him from teleporting away,
Bael.
grabbing Bael, and then coming back, and then we fight 3 archdevils. We
Yes.
can barely handle 1. That's not even counting Zariel. I'm tired of casting. Tired of bringing you guys back. We can't risk it again. it gets more and more difficult each time, and eventually it will fail. And
That's the end of the road. And that's the end of the road.
oh, yeah, and I'm trying to think what to say to Levi because it's what? How many words?
Okay.
25.
Thank you.
Are you casting sending?
Because he has it.
You have sending?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the material component for it?
It's a piece of wire. You want some?
Vega turns and sees Kyria casting sending.
She would know because now it's established that he's a cleric,
cleric.
and she'd be like, she would have gone through every single spell. Do you know this spell? And he's like, mm-hmm. Do you know this spell? Mm-hmm. Do you know this spell? Mm-hmm. And she goes through every single one, and he's just like,
Does the material component cost money for sending?
no, it's literally just
Oh, I'm
piece
stupid.
of fine copper wire.
Oh, you guys share components. That's so cute.
Wow.
All right, what do you tell
I
Levi?
don't know. Give me a little bit.
Okay, sorry.
I'm gonna say this iteration of class is so weird to play.
We need to get you unattuned to that sword.
What the hell is that fucking spell called?
We need
Colton literally before this was just like, oh fuck, I have to play class different. It's so weird and all that. We're like, well, you don't have to have the sword. He's like, no, it's fine.
I mean,
it's
he
okay.
wouldn't unattune to it. He would see it as a because of the way that the sword has changed to him. He sees it as a necessary change to win the battle.
Okay.
So he would keep the sword until the battle's over.
Yeah, he's not a fan of that.
I also figured out a way to fix my new ideal and flaw because they both contradict each other super hard. The ideal is protect the innocents, but the flaw is if there are casualties, as long as the greater good is done, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and so I'm changing it to like soldiers' job is to fight for the innocent. So if soldiers die, they're doing their job.
Makes sense.
It's the only way I can think to make it work.
All right, cool. I think we're 5 words in.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Count it all. Yeah. We're planning on facing Bael first. How much longer can you last?
I can wait. I've been led to an altar. It's on a mountain. I'm relatively safe. I'm certain the unicorn will protect me until you are ready.
There's a mountain? There's a temple? Great, okay. He can wait. Okay, city wait, we'll be fine. He's protected. He can last as long as possible for us, which is good. I should ask if you had other people with him.
It's always a question.
Mm-hmm. No, he didn't end it that way. I need
Hello,
to waste another slot.
Sir Moose. Do you want to come up here? Yes.
Yells for attention.
Doesn't
So-
actually
Much like a
want it.
child.
We were recording the next wizard video, and Tyler was sitting right there, and he was like doing a bit. And in the middle of the scene we're recording, a moose jumped up and like in the middle of me talking, sat there, stared at Tyler, and just went. And we're like, dude! Like he waited. He was like. I was like,
So should we deal with Bel first then?
Yeah, but we should walk there. You need rest.
Yeah, I do. Alright,
You need a few days not to feel like absolute garbage.
You're going to walk there?
We can fly.
I could also airdrop you onto, Bael.
Does that seem like a good idea to you?
You might have to go through a bunch of legions of devils.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea to me.
That's the walking approach.
6 parts left. 6 days left.
What?
I have 6 days left until I have a clone.
Till you have a what?
A clone.
A what?
A clone.
You have a clone?
Yes.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Do you have a clone?
I did.
You did? That would have been
I don't
helpful.
anymore.
You know.
If I manage to die now, I see that it's worth it.
What was that?
Or
I never expect cats. I have a large dog. Hello. How are you doing?
They're quiet. If I die now, I see as if that's the universe telling me it's my time.
I will.
I've already apologized. I can't do much more.
You will
than
never
that.
live it down.
He's got a fair point.
I mean, true.
I mean, true.
I'm just imagining she's like, throughout this whole thing, she had flopped onto the couch, she was like face down. And
You know that
I mean,
you're
true.
the other one that knew that the rod was there, right?
It was not my rod, so it's not my problem.
Some words to live by.
Remember, boys, it's not my rod, it's not my problem.
You're just once again just startled by this is the family he's chosen.
Yeah.
But this is who he's gonna die for if he needs to, and here we are.
So we're going
Hey,
to
what's
Bel
that?
first.
That spell. Never mind. I think I found it just now. Yep.
Excuse Tyler dying.
Yeah.
It's also Vanka dying too.
Yeah.
So what would it entail airdropping us?
I would fly you over and you would jump off.
That would
Ow.
alert
Vincent can cast Featherfall.
I can. I
Okay.
usually have it prepared.
paratrooper in the Bel.
Holy fuck, it's adventurers! Run!
Okay, that's gonna be an issue. When we get there, can someone just like,
Push you out.
yeah, I will have my eyes closed.
How much longer do you need to be ready?
I can do what I did to Classicer and just also help.
I don't know, I just feel like shit. AKA 4 days.
I can literally cut that in half for you. We
That's
did it
up to
2
before.
days.
With lesser restoration.
Greater restoration.
Oh, that's right. You can get rid of a level of exhaustion, right?
Mhm.
If you
Can you cast it 4 times?
Yeah, but why would I?
You could go pew 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 and be
That's
fine right now.
right. But
if you guys
give
would
me a second.
like, I could spend the day trying to speak to any nobility that would allow me to, and convince them to start rounding up troops for an attack on Goldcrest while we're gone dealing with Bael. Then when we return, they'll hopefully be ready.
It's worth a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun with that. It's not my problem.
I never liked this part of being a noble, but
Yeah, my family's all assholes, so
would they listen to you?
I killed most of them.
Not your family, the nobles.
I was too young for that.
But you have their name.
Yes, but I killed most of my family
They
and
know.
am known for that.
Okay.
So they would probably,
Want to kill you,
or just, not
not listen.
talk to me at all. Could use it as intimidation.
Hey, Vega, do you know where the nobles tend to... You don't have to come with me if you don't
I
want
can
to,
answer
but...
that one for you. They live up in the big shiny part of town where they don't let all the, refugees in.
Perfect.
Uh-huh.
I figured Vega might know.
Fuck you, man.
It wasn't... It was meant to be like a little 2-second bit of RP. Jeez.
How dare you roleplay in our role-playing game?
Yeah, I know, right?
It's more of like, how dare you make me have to switch between two very different characters that I made a mistake.
Should I go now then? Perhaps...
You need to see me
Can you
switch
have
between
one?
Ket and Cindrix. It is
Do you
exhausting.
have more than one glyph of warding active at a time?
Could you speak to your dad?
Or does it
See
say
if
that?
The...
Actually, I
He's
don't
right
know.
there.
Yes. I'll turn to Atlantica's dad. Would you guys be willing to fight with us?
Well, I mean, the duration isn't until Undispelled
When we
is
return.
triggered, so couldn't you
A final
put it
battle
down
to
it's by itself, so you
push
could...
the devils out for
Yeah.
good. If we have the proper
That's
distraction,
impressive.
we can get to Zariel, and I believe we can kill her. If
I
we
mean,
can
it
kill
makes
her,
sense
then
for
the
you to be
devils
able
will
You
to
want to stack
cast
as a
it more than
distraction?
once and create like more glyphs.
Unfortunately, that's basically what it would be. I'm gonna gather as many people as I can. This won't just be you.
We could mount a distraction, though we don't know how many of the forces we could distract.
Can you just guerrilla warfare, not full on
hit and run
Just-
tactics.
As little as risked possible.
I believe the more forces we have, the bigger of a threat it will seem to.
To them, yes.
Yes.
I want to gather. I will go gather as many as I can, as many of the nobles as I can convince to gather their troops. They have to understand that even if Whitecap is here and Whitecap stands, it will eventually fall. Like, they will just rebuild the anchors if we don't stop them. And it doesn't matter if Whitecap has a barrier around it, it will still fall to hell.
All right. We can.
And I will try to convince them of that.
We'll try. We just have to hope your plan works.
Is anyone going to come with me while I try to talk to these other nobles?
No, thank you. I have some work to do.
Guessing you're not filling up to it? That's fair. Alright.
So you and Kyria make your way off towards the nobles.
nobility.
The nobility. You're just gonna knock on doors going, who wants to give us troops?
No, so I have my scroll of pedigree as a Prince of Eregia. I don't know if you have anything.
Nope, he gave it up.
You gave it up?
To bring you back.
Right. Oof. Do you have your signet ring still? No? Oh,
No.
come
It'll be fine.
on. And then the idea would be to call for a emergency council with a plan on how to defeat the devils.
Okay.
He's so
So I'll be transparent with you. I don't have all these nobles written up.
That's fair.
Do you want to skill check this, and we'll see how well you get with it, and perhaps you'll get something out of it. And we won't RP the whole thing, but I get what you're getting at, and we can we can kind of montage it.
I'm just here to help.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't want to roll for it. I'm here to help.
And then I could get help rolls with Kyria coming with me.
Well, there's no nobility rolls, but I'll take persuasion.
That's fair.
Go ahead. You're gonna give me persuasion too.
So, where are we at in said montage right now? Are we approaching? Or are we? Have I managed to get an audience with this group of nobles because of my noble heritage?
This is going to be you convincing them to even call forth a council.
Okay. Who am I? Am I talking to one of the nobles or to one of the noble? Okay.
You're doing your best to go to one guy, and then he's got friends, and you're like, oh well, we could talk to them, and then
It's a
you get some other
montage
people
of
and
you
like
talking.
yeah, you're just going to people and you're making connections and you're trying to
You're
get an
giving me
army
help.
together. So yeah, go ahead. We'll do that. You
Reluctantly
get
as
advantage.
possible. You just me.
27.
Okay. Now I would like you to give me an intelligence check.
Okay. On.
How well your plan can be, so that they'll willingly call forth troops
How well
to
could you
let you have.
explain your plan?
Yes.
And how good does it sound?
And Kyria is smart enough for this one. I'll let you have advantage.
Okay.
Just an intelligence check.
Is that really for the bathroom?
Crit.
Wow. Okay, and then I would like you to roll. I'll say for that, go ahead and give me 3d6.
Six.
6? All right. You spend the day going around gathering nobles. Some are desperate, some don't care, some have friends who are doing other things, and you contact them, and they're like, well, we need to make sure our people are safe. So you and Kiri go down, and you do some stuff for them, and you come back, and that guy's got friends, and then this other guy wasted your time. But overall, you eventually get them all together, and you sit down, and
PowerPoint
you
presentation.
tell them your plan, and they're like, oh shit, this could
Here's a
actually work. We could
pointer.
save Sunder. We could be awesome.
We could all be heroes.
We could all be heroes, and also we will.
Not
Everyone
go
will
to
love
hell.
us, and we'll
And
love
get
our
money.
city.
And we'll not go to hell.
Yeah, and all of that, and you explain it to them, and they realize the direness of the situation, and many of them are willing to give up.
We also have the accolades of we've killed most of them.
They have families and soldiers and troops that they would be willing to give forth towards you, and in total, what's scrounged together is about a total of 600 people that would be ready. I don't know.
By the time, around the time that we return, probably.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Ouch.
Is this
transfer the cat
counting
over, sorry.
Antlantica's?
Atlantic is like like
30
30
guys.
able dudes.
So rounding it a little bit.
630 people.
Okay.
But they
With some
succeed very
crabs.
well in their strategies.
giant
These guys are
crabs.
just going to be like soldiers or whatever. They're like each one of them are equal to about like 10 to 20 people. So they're very like if they suffer a casualty, it's terrible.
It's like basically sending 630 Greys out to fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
No.
Because Greys.
I'm talking about Atlantica's people. Atlantica's
okay.
people are like built and trained and very military like smart. These guys are just grunts basically that they're
Gotcha.
giving you.
Gotcha.
I was saying one of Atlantica's people is worth like 30 of these grunts.
Jeez.
They're like they are military and they're martially adept.
That's good work.
What I'm saying is like they can lead a strategy
Yeah.
forward to kind of
To
make sure they
reduce casualties
reduce
as much as
casualties and
possible.
just create a distraction that's going to look like they're trying to destroy the city.
Mountain attack, yeah.
Yep.
But while also keeping casualties to a minimum and
Oh my
giving
god,
us
you guys are
time.
fucking Rohan going into Gondor. This is so cool.
Reducing casualties to a minimum and giving us time to sneak in and kill Zariel.
Yep.
Okay, that's good work.
Very neat. Righty then. So what are you guys doing now while that is being prepared?
Dude, Alphonse is like pushed
Go
right
kill
up
Bael.
against the bathroom door.
Yeah, he wants
Just
in.
curled up.
So weird.
It's so sad. It's just like you can't do it, man.
I think we're gonna head towards the swamp.
You're gonna airdrop yourselves over there?
I think so.
So, did some research.
Okay.
I could learn glyph of warding, and I could place down a few of them in an area. Hopefully, lure her to that area, and then I could put suggestion on each of them. Eventually, she would fail, like use up maybe her resistances to it, and then then she has less
Eventually,
of them.
one of them would.
Be the one to
How long does glyph of warding last or take?
10 minutes, something like that. That would be the luring her to an area, but she's pretty smart, so. Could also put Gesh in it, but then it'd be more of my time because it takes more time
will
to
take-
cast it.
It will take them some time to get the troops together, so while we're going to attack Bael, we could think about how we could make that work. I think
Mhm.
that would be good.
It's also, I don't know the spell.
I do.
You know the spell?
Mhm.
Do you know suggestion?
See,
Probably.
Cleric's no suggestion.
probably.
I'm like
I wouldn't
almost
be
certain.
surprised.
It might be paladins. Paladins might be the ones that have suggestion.
I don't think so.
I think I did. No, I used command as Zephyr. What? Jiggle.
I'm disagreeing on Clark's
No, he
suggestion.
doesn't.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
No.
But you know Gesh.
Mm-hmm. Summon turkey in there, Jacob.
Sorry, summon turkey's in there.
Summon turkey.
Summon turkey.
Summon a guy.
Y'all have a hankering for a grilled cheese sandwich?
Sounds,
Not right
actually
now.
sounds pretty nice, yeah.
No.
No, God. Me and Colton, yes.
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't want a grilled cheese sandwich. I want money crystal for some reason. Oh, God.
A what?
A money crystal.
Oh,
Do you know what that is?
yes.
Shut the fuck up.
It sounds good right now.
You know what I want? 2 pieces of bread, some butter, and some cheese. Tyler, I could go from Monte Cristo right now. Some truffle oil on top of it. Oh, yes.
No.
To be back in France. Damn, Tyler, I just want some fucking cheese and bread.
You know that money crystal is actually even worse than that.
Probably
Don't
is.
make
I don't
fun of Tyler.
I was
He's
just
just a
teasing.
little bougie.
I am a
Remember in Stormlands how bougie his character was?
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
yes, this
that was
know.
the
What truffle oil was.
It was
That's
so
all
funny.
it was.
Just coming from
great.
you, like little emo girl. That's what I call her. And not really. Just like, have you ever had truffle oil? My character, a princess. You've had truffle oil, you little gremlin.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. That looks like really nice.
As
Ooh, that does look good.
I said, there's a reason why she
yeah,
did
yeah,
truffle
yeah.
oil.
I know. That's gonna be fun to go back to.
Yeah. Anyways,
To the swamp then?
To the swamp.
Monte Cristo, ham and cheese sandwich, deep fried, powdered sugar on top, served with a side like jam.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's.
Why is there powdered sugar? Why is it deep fried?
I don't know. It's a
It's
thing.
so unhealthy.
What's
You
it
can
deep
get it.
fried?
You can
Because
get
it's
it.
delicious.
You can get it at
Sound-
Disneyland.
You
I,
can?
Yep.
Where the fuck?
Cafe Orleans or the Blue Bayou.
Oh.
makes sense. It
And
sounds
it's
very
$35.
yes, New Orleans. New Orleans.
Probably something like that. I'd have to look it up.
Well,
Sorry
You
for that
don't have
noise.
to use the straw anymore, right?
I like being extra.
With a metal
And,
straw.
and you're getting my case for being bougie. I'm the extra one. So
I'm saving turtles on a drink that doesn't require a straw.
that's not saving turtles then.
Works.
If anything, you're making more.
No, if you
turtle
just
death.
use a metal straw on anything, you save a turtle.
I mean, it is better
can
than
use it-
using a plastic straw on a drink that doesn't require a straw.
Yes, that would just be doubling.
Unfortunately, you can't get those.
Yeah, you can. You just buy.
there's a
Oh, you fucking hate turtles, you stupid bitch!
there's a bunch of them in our car just from when I have a plastic straw
You
or
just buy Capri
my
Suns.
Starbucks cup, and they give me a straw anyway, and I'm like,
oops. I forgot I brought a 24-pack of Capri Suns.
Yeah, it's 24 turtles.
Oh, no, wait, no, there's like 50.
yeah.
Oh
Yes,
my
I went to
goodness.
Costco
50
and got
turtles!
50.
Yeah,
Oh no! I've killed 50 turtles.
How dare you, mass murderer?
I'm sorry.
Turtle murder.
For shame.
Turtles give so much to society.
Well, when our kids don't know what turtles are because they're gone.
It's because your father purchased 50 Capri Suns from Costco, and they were a good deal. They were only $8.
This is sad when
Dude,
we're
at $8 for 50 Capri Suns. Are you kidding me? I totally bought that. I walked out of Costco with 50 Capri Suns and a 24-pack of beers.
Oh, and
Dude, you gotta read that out loud. You gotta get it. I can't. I don't know
The what?
the proper phrasing for it.
Tyler over here eating deep fried chocolate chip cookies and calling that chip something very, I think Italian probably.
It'd be like,
gelate de cacao.
Yeah.
Gelato
Oh,
de
take a
cacao.
With a J, yeah?
Wouldn't it be a J?
Probably be. Yeah, it's a B. Yeah, pizza.
Anyway, so.
so Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I know. We got a really big.
This is what the party is
Atlantica
talking
just
about.
like,
I'm
I
ready to
want
bail.
a
What are
fucking...
you guys doing? What's your plan? What are you doing?
We're
Airdrop.
paratrooping into Bael's castle.
Okay,
First.
into Bale's castle.
Are you.
First.
Peanut butter sandwich.
Why are you.
Fucking
Into
Give me your
Bael's.
peanut
Are,
butter
are,
And your dad's just like,
are you curing Atlantica of sleepiness?
yeah.
No, don't get into my Chex Mix.
I'm hungry.
don't get into
I
my.
don't
Can do
feed
it
me
3
enough.
times.
Oh,
Hey,
Can we
buddy,
really just-
you're at -4, right? You had a long rest, so you're at -3 right now.
I just started at 5.
It starts. I thought it started at 5, so I was
6 is
at
death.
4.
Oh, that's right. You need a
Yeah.
sleepy.
Maybe we should prepare for a day so I don't waste all these spell slots.
Well, it's gonna take a day to go over there. Yes.
Unless we get ambush along the way.
In the sky.
So you guys get on the airship,
They couldn't
That's
fly
right. I
before.
totally also forgot about the airship because I'm smart.
and along on the airship, I assume you're gonna cure her of her. All right, so you're
And
no
then
longer
it-
exhausted.
It'll take a day to get over there in the airship, right?
Yep.
So
And
Carry
over the
her
course
off.
of the day, you're healed back to normal Atlantica, and you guys fly your way over towards the boiling swamp of
and we have a
Minaris.
long rest.
And you guys have another long rest.
It's like,
Oh,
She's
I
like, I should
rolled
start,
poo
like-
poo.
like making people
You roll
like charge
poop,
them
what?
for this.
What does poo poo mean?
Make money.
Not good for other people.
Ooh.
Like 111.
Like 3, 4, 6.
There's a nearby divination wizard.
Oh, but
no.
He
then
gives you a 1 on your ability to not come back to
That,
life.
this has not.
But with
this is not,
Zariel,
Spoiler!
I know that one is.
30 gets
Yeah,
like
it's
a
not live yet,
22.
so they don't know what that means.
It's not alive yet.
It's not
The
alive yet.
video is dead. It is not. It has not been brought to life.
It has not been birthed. It is currently still in Jacob's womb.
Yep, my boy, my son. Please let me just explain.
I only did it twice to preserve the family name.
All
We
right.
have to tell Dad he broke the only rule.
We had to kill our dad because he broke the. I fucking love that video so much.
I love how they pull up the guns. They're
Yeah.
just like,
They're like,
It's a really dumb video,
yeah.
but they enjoy.
it's called
It's called "Sex is Very Bad for You," and
I
it's
just
incredible.
feel like I knew who it's by, and I
Gus
Gus
Johnson.
Johnson.
I fucking love
maybe
Gus.
I don't. I just
That
I can't
boy.
remember
Hi,
off the top of my
Tiny.
head.
What are you doing down there?
It just sounds very similar. I don't
Gus
know.
Johnson, Nikki Jakey.
All right, so you guys continue flying. I should probably change up the music
Yeah.
to stealthing.
Still.
This is the prep music.
Drop over Bael. Never thought I would ever
All right,
write something along the lines of that.
so
What?
Airdrop over Bael.
it is early morning. This is the scene set for you. The sun is rising over the Western Ocean. Over the Eastern Ocean.
I was like, what?
The sun is rising behind you. Slowly, as it rises over the mountains to the east. The rest of the world below you, you watch as like all of the shadows fade. And you just see a light begin to hit the rest of the world. And below you, you see this massive pool of destruction. A boiling, bubbling, green and brown spot on Sunder. You see legions moving through it, and in the center of it, you see what looks like something that you recognize. A bit different than when you had previously saw it, but it looks to be a recreated version of it. There's a giant tower, imagine Isengard, in the middle of this bog. On the top of it are what look like dozens of chains coming off the top of it, going upwards into the air, connected to what looks like floating islands. All of these floating islands also have tiny little towers on them.
That's cool.
And that stretches up into the sky maybe a couple of 100 feet. And as you guys are above it, it's relatively close to you. As you guys just kind of look down and like see it kind of move off towards the side. Nothing is flying up to greet this airship. Nothing at all. You just have this scene before you.
That's not reassuring. Death Ward.
Cast Death Ward on Atlantica.
Mage armor.
Mage armor, got it.
Just
That's all you need to do.
all
All you
the-
need to do is just tell me.
all the living buffs.
Yeah. Do not die.
Will not die.
We're not doing this again, man.
Klaus looks towards all of you and he says, "Well, where should I go?
I guess the
You could
tallest
come with
tower?
us.
I don't know. You
I
have
need to pilot the airship.
Leave Lander.
Lander's at home. He didn't want to come. He was too scared.
Just
What?
That's some
Ju-
bullshit.
just take us to above the main tower. We'll drop onto it, and you just head
So
right.
Spencer.
leave.
Lander's
Alright.
helping organize the troops.
That's even more bullshit.
Bull.
Lander having to talk to people.
Lander's currently flying the ship. Klaus stayed behind to learn magic. I don't know. He's piloting the bottom part. He's pulling levers.
Now I'm just thinking the airship is like a Rubik's Cube.
It's one big
Klaus flies downwards, and you guys get closer and closer towards this giant black metal tower. And he weaves through a bunch of the chains that kind of like get jingled as soon as you fly right by them. And it's just like this jungle of chains as you guys just kind of fly through the rest of it. And you occasionally see a creature, like a devil or something, like see you kind of go by every so often. They don't jump and like, and land on the ship. They're just like, what the fuck? As you slowly make your way over towards like the outside, the upward kind of balcony area of the tower. You're not on the very top of it. You can't stand on the very top of it, but you're more on like it's like an outward
Am I not
disc.
getting there?
And you guys, he pulls up right next to it. I'm assuming you guys jump off and you land on this very cold steel. It's not cold steel, it's just cold steel. And he says, "I'll be waiting for ascending, or something out of the tube.
Okay,
Don't die."
I won't.
When he flies off. You guys are now on top of this tower.
Pass without trace. Cost me 2 key.
All right.
All right, time to go. I think we're gonna try and stealth our way in. Try and
Yep.
find. Try to search
It's
for.
strange. When you make your way, there's like a center bit that you can totally walk over towards. And as you make your way over closer towards it, it's so loud up here. And it's just because of all the jangling chains around you. It just creates like this like orchestra of metal, and it's disgusting, and it's not pleasant to listen to whatsoever.
All class wouldn't know that.
As you make your way over, towards the center, you see like these long like steel bits that go up towards like the top, and there's like a bunch of entrances into this center chamber. As you make your way continuing forward, you enter what looks like a very large throne room.
We are stealthy.
I know you're stealthing.
Does it matter? No. To him, at least.
As you guys go ahead and give me stealth check.
Dirty 20.
You have +10.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just making sure.
I have a +0.
Do I get
Normally.
advantage since I have Boots of Ellencain?
Yes, you do.
Ooh, buddy.
Ooh, buddy. Indeed.
All right.
Fuck. 17, 27.
34?
Oh,
20.
26.
Okay. You guys very quietly make your way over and kind of peer in. And you just see this very big open throne room. Imagine like black steel on the bottom of this room and chains going upwards towards the top of this vaulted ceiling. It's very, very, very tall. Hundreds of feet upwards. Not hundreds of feet. Maybe dozens of feet. And as the chains go up, you see like bits of like dripping coming from the top of it. And as you look up, you see like 4 or 5 corpses up there. Some of them devils, some of them human, and you don't recognize any of them, but they're all dead. And there's just like the rest of their blood or whatever is just dripping out of them as they just kind of blankly stare downwards into this throne room. There's this big, gigantic, black throne, and nobody's sitting on it, as you currently see the very large form of Bael standing in the center of the room. Where there look to be like spikes around the room as well. There look to be some form of armaments around the room, and it's just like daylight like bleeds its way inwards of this room as there's like entrances from all around the side of it. And in the center, you see what looks like a tube, kind of just appear out of the bottom of the floor, like an elevator that just kind of like came out of the ground. And stepping out of it, you see what looks like a barbed devil, and it falls down to one knee. And who speaks Infernal?
I think all of us,
think
except for
all
you.
All of you? You have no idea what they're saying then.
Did
The
you learn
barbed
it for
devil
like
says
5 minutes?
in Infernal to Bael, it just
Oh, yeah, I
says,
did.
We did not succeed.
He just kind of turns, and Bael has that looks like a minotaur. He has that like bull-like face. These 2 horns coming out of the front. This long mane of red hair. The weathered kind of green coat kind of going down the side of his body. Armor all over the front with skulls on his waist. A gigantic spiked mace on his back, and he has like cloven hooves.
Just a reminder that I have that true sight, 60 feet.
Got it.
Because I forgot.
All right, I will remember that. And he has armor all up his hooves and his legs, and spiked armor all over his body. And he just kind of looks over, and he's just these deep black eyes. He stands about maybe 15 to 20 feet tall.
What happened?
The other one, it stays like looking towards the ground. He says,
Her forces, they were too strong. She's using them. Who? The humans. She controls them. They fight against us, we could do not.
and you watch as Bael like reaches down and like grabs him around the neck, and he pulls him up into the air, and he says,
We'll need more men then.
and he hucks him off the tower. He just watches, he literally throws him like 100 feet, like, and he just flies off the tower. Then he turns, and he looks directly at Vincent.
You.
I think we can help each other.
What are you doing here?
Well, I think my plan has changed. Seems like we're on the same side.
Are you here to kill me?
Nope.
You were.
Yep.
Fool. What do you want to achieve?
Well,
Do you think you can stand against us?
I want to stop Zariel.
And
I think you can help.
you want me to join you?
Yes.
You treacherous being. You're to be my slave. You're beneath me. Why have you come alone?
I'm not.
He looks around.
I'll reveal myself to try to remove suspicion that the other two are still here.
Got it. No, he looks around. He very clearly sees all of you. And he just looks.
I do believe we could help each other.
You want to give me control over Sunder, Erebus, and Zariel. Was that what you want?
No, a
Of course
temporary.
it
We could
isn't.
give you control over Avernus, the lair, once we defeat Zariel.
That does sound pretty nice.
Fuck, roll persuasion.
You know, we
Oh
Is that a
no!
natural one?
Like you would elevate me to such position. I know you were my enemy, and you hate me.
I'm very good friends
Look what
with
I've done to your world. I've destroyed what was beautiful about it. Do you not despise me for this?
No, we do. But sometimes arrangements. that
So
do
you
not.
come to compromise so that you may betray me. You want to utilize me. I am not to be utilized. I am not a tool.
And we're not one of you. We're not Antiphilis.
Yes.
We've probably betrayed you
Him,
and
I-
rejoined you more times than you can count.
Him we will be killing.
Antiphilis is a deceiver.
He's a snake.
Yes, he has no friends.
He's friends with Zariel.
I am not as stupid as he is. I have no friends either. I have those who are willing to serve me. I will win this war, and it will not be because I made friends with a bunch of mortals.
Don't want to be your friend.
A bunch of mortals who have already killed.
How many? 5
4
of
of
you?
you? 5? Moloch, Garyon, Glossia.
Wanderers. You're them.
Yes.
She's scared of you.
Good. You should be too.
I fear nothing. I accept your challenge. If you are here to kill me,
Well,
How far away is he?
60 feet.
60 feet? Okay.
He kind of
how
like
this is
paces
going to
left.
go then?
He kind of paces right. He doesn't even have his weapon in his hand.
I draw the sword.
You draw the sword,
Yeah.
and he looks down at it.
that's why she hates you.
Yes.
I'll be taking that from you.
You'd have to kill all of us first.
With pleasure.
He just paces left and
What
right,
is
You're just
Waiting.
gonna shoot him?
You shoot him.
Yes.
I was gonna say,
give
what
me an
does
attack
the,
roll.
What does the room look like? Because I was gonna be the bamf behind him if it was in dark, if it was in dim light.
Like I described, it's like sunlight's like bleeding and there's no
Gotcha,
darkness.
gotcha. That's all. That's all fair and good.
Sick of this guy, man.
I got an intergrammer mode. I'm sorry, Moose.
28.
28. You immediately just and like fire over at him.
In that case, I will intensify. Oh,
Yeah. Well, we're gonna roll initiative. He and you immediately just kind of clip him on the side, and he takes it. Is it Iker?
Yeah.
Give me damage.
Hey, did we end up doing the minor properties for the sword ever? Because I don't have anything written down
No,
anymore.
I don't think you guys did.
Yeah, you said you were gonna do it out again. Just
It'll be just a bit.
gun.
Yeah.
It's gun damage.
Yeah. And then additional 2d8, which gets
Hippity hoppity, your
doubled.
realm will be our property.
That's archdevils.
We'll try this.
God, I
first.
love your puns, Gabe. I love it. I love your jokes.
Hey, you could.
Could what?
Never mind.
He has like, out of all the devils, the most majestic hair.
Yes, he does. I mean, Garyon had pretty majestic
He
hair.
did.
Zariel's got no hair.
No.
And then 56 damage.
56 damage. All right.
Bael reconsiders the offer. Bael will remember this.
You're now
One sec.
vilified by Bael.
No regrets.
No regrets.
This guy did 100 damage to him one time. Like
How much damage was it? Sorry.
56.
56? Okay.
All magic and all liquor.
Got it.
What am I chocolate?
Can I get him? Can I use my portent on his initiative?
It's a D20 roll.
Give him a 1.
No, the lowest I have.
Give him a
Okay.
2.
So he is like pacing left and right, and Kyria just immediately fires, and this bullet just kind of hits him in the shoulder, and he literally stumbles back for a moment, and he has this shocked surprise on his face as he just steps back and takes it, and he puts his hand over his side, and he just looks
Might be worth
confused.
giving to him. Might be worth giving that low initiative to him.
Are we going into combat?
I think so.
It's up to you guys.
Last chance. We can work together.
And he kind of looks over, like steaming out of the side of him.
I have more.
I'll
all
intensify
do.
the light on the sword as well to blind him slightly.
Give me an intimidation check.
Oh boy.
I said we all do, so can I get advantage on that? Nope.
Sorry,
Dirty
what?
20.
Nothing. Come on. Too late.
What?
Dirty 20.
Pulls out his mace, and he prepares to fight. Roll initiative.
Good.
So it might be worth giving to him. I don't know. That way we can guarantee we force him back to.
This is the
that
first
20.
Archdevil fight that we're doing, like, Theater of the Mind. So weird. I don't have a map for this.
Just really sick of this guy.
Yeah, he can take a 3.
A 3? Okay.
Jacob's like,
He's slow.
27.
Could you take us back to
Jacob's
the,
like 27.
the ruins?
What? The sword can just see? That's so awesome.
So can Black Razor.
It
So the
can see
ruins where we
up to 30
fought
feet.
the beholder in Avernus,
Yeah.
and then we could just grab like.
I don't
wherever we
have it
the map.
made.
Well, we could just grab the map from the Immortals game. And just
All right, I
pretend
need
that's
to
the
do
same
something real fast. Atlantica, what's your max health?
My max health is 116.
Tyler,
Ah, my
how does
one
it
weakness.
feel
Bullets.
being this high level
My one
and not
weakness.
having
And not
40
having,
points?
yeah,
Kyria, what's your max
Nice.
health?
135.
Oh, it's still the same.
because she actually doesn't have
Vincent, what's your
bad
max health?
constitution.
108.
Cool. And class max health?
133.
God bless the tough feet.
All right, Atlantica,
Atlantica got a 24.
Kyria,
11.
Vincent,
15.
Classicer.
And Miss Ashkari is plus 11.
Oh, yeah, that was fun. Just
All right.
shocked everyone.
Are you going to do that?
Well, unsurprisingly, top of the round, Atlantica, what are you doing?
Are we doing it?
Crowd him.
Yep.
Okay,
Run.
I'm gonna run over.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna stand right. I'm running over right next to him.
Okay,
How
cool.
far is he? You said 60
60
feet.
feet.
Bonus action dash,
Okay.
and then like I'm right next to him. I'm just pop him in the gut.
Fire, go for it.
Oops.
It's gonna be around though.
What? What plane does he belong to?
I'm just gonna take him to the regular
I
one.
have to take him to Avernus. Jacob
Right,
said.
but in case we kill him before.
I would miss this. Do I want to use this?
Give me an intelligence check.
I've been saying Avernus.
Yeah.
Do I want to use this? Do I want to try and actually hit?
Wait, how far away? Oh, you're not. You're not.
I'm right next to him.
You're
We
not
don't
close
want to
enough.
accidentally kill him before. We don't know what Chelsea
Yeah.
is. We don't want to accidentally kill him before we teleport.
Yeah, but I just want to kill him.
It might.
I mean, the Templars only has.
Yeah, what if you flip that over and it's a crit?
It's the fighter guy. I'm sure he could take it. I'm just gonna do it. It's a +4, so it's nothing. It makes it a 17.
Nope.
I don't think so.
You literally
Right.
get right up into his gut and fire, and the crossbow bolt literally just goes like this. And just sticks into his armor.
Or into his fur.
He's got armor like on his
Gets
chest.
stuck in his fur.
Alright, Vincent.
I go.
Oh no, sorry. So you do that and you look down at him and he takes a legendary action to swing down at you.
Okay.
Didn't you roll higher than me?
I rolled a 14.
Oh.
Maybe action until we can get over there. Because we all
26.
right there, right?
I would hit.
It's you. Make me a strength save.
Uh oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh oh.
I wish it was Dex.
Yeah.
Strength is not
Yeah.
good.
We know the rogue wishes it were Dex. We're aware.
2.
2. You literally it's like you run over and pink. Uh-oh. He hits you and you go flying across the room.
golf.
And you you squeak onto the ground as you fly 30 feet away from him. And you take a grand total of 26 damage.
Ow.
Fucking golf.
Go.
All right, Vincent, your turn.
I run forward 30 feet.
Okay.
How far away is she from me?
At this point, she would have flown off to the side, so
she-
about
30
40 feet.
40 feet? Okay.
Fine, 30 feet from Gary on, not Gary.
You're gonna have to get closer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Scatter. And I'm gonna
Scatter?
bring everyone to him. Except for her.
You're gonna scatter everyone closer?
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah.
You can just select where we go, right?
Yeah. You teleport each affected target to an unoccupied space that you can see within 120 feet of you.
So you just go, whoop, you're all right next to him? Awesome,
Except for
cool.
her. She's out of range.
Oh, okay, cool. So, Vincent, you just begin to run forward, and then Glasgow and
I
Kiri
throw
and
down a
Vincent
40.
just appear around him, and he's just like surprised that you're just so close to him.
That was like the complete opposite of
What
the
it's-
40 though.
Yeah. That's true. I drink it.
No.
All right, Glasgow.
Vincent's just plastered this whole
God.
combat.
Oh, sorry. At the end of your turn, you all teleport right next to him. He looks around and he takes his cape and swirls it up in the air, twists, and disappears, and appears 60 feet away on the other side of the tower.
Two can play at that game.
Bastard.
Why this?
Just keep
It
doing that,
It
Cross.
says up to 5 creatures of your choice. Can I include myself in that?
Yes.
Okay. Because usually it says you and...
No, it normally say not including yourself.
Okay.
It'll specify.
My turn?
Yeah.
He's 60 feet away. Is he up against a wall in any way?
No, he's not up against a wall. He's got like the edge of his tower behind him. So like
It would be like
it's
a
a
wall.
drop behind him. Yeah, that's 10 feet away.
And he's 60 feet away?
Huh?
He's 60
60.
feet away?
He can teleport up to 120.
If you could get a stunning strike off and then just push him off the tower.
Where is...
Have him take all that fall damage
what
and
I'm
then
looking for.
just take him over to Avernus and go,
Yeah, just
coup de
I
grace.
fly over to him. My flight speed is 90.
You just whee, you fly over to him. Cool.
Well, I have wings, remember?
yeah.
I have wings from the sword. And as I get over to him,
I really, really don't want the Sword of Corrupt Classicer where he's just like, I will never give this up. And they're like, great. Great. Got mad with power because he can fucking fly.
So we can teleport like that. I saw what he did. I would like to. This is maybe a terrible idea. I would like to try to replace one of my attacks with a grapple. I want to try to grapple Bael.
Okay, sure. Give me a. Oh yeah, grapple check. Let's do it.
Unless you rolled a natural 1.
No, I got a 21.
Yeah, okay. So I tried to grab Adam, that fails, and then
You
I
literally
will-
like grab him and he just like pushes your hand off.
So what I'll do is, because I have the sword in my dominant hand, right? Is I'll go and grab him, he pushes it off, and as he pushes off, I just kind of strike 3 times, flurry of blows.
Go for it.
And my second attack.
Can you do that with the sword?
You,
Flurry
it's,
of blows, you told me it was considered a short sword. It would be
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
slice and then 2 punches.
Got it.
yeah. Flurry of blows isn't, it has to be like a punch, but it's,
Ooh, crit on the sword though.
Damn, nice.
And then the punches are...
That's not Icar.
15.
nope,
Yeah.
but it's holy.
But we don't want to make it Icar.
15.
Boom.
15.
And
Look, it explodes.
23.
15, 23,
Yeah.
15 misses,
I
23
have
hits,
in
and
my
a crit
notes.
will hit.
Sort
So
of like
crit and
Icar.
hit.
All
Sort of
caps.
So it does...
I think it's underlined.
I need to borrow a D8.
Kind of damage are you doing?
So this is all radiant.
He's immune to radiant damage.
Cool. The sword actually is just worse than my hand axes then. Don't need to roll those.
Why do you think I actually why did I just let the sword sheath,
Well,
had all
do the
the
punches.
bonuses, but then use my actual sword?
But hey,
10.
at least it's stopping it from regenerating.
It has to regenerate, yeah.
No, it's not because it isn't doing
He
damage.
needs to take the radiant damage.
I asked that last time, and you said they wouldn't regenerate.
No. That's why they have it. Radiant damage doesn't do anything extra to devils. It makes it so they don't regenerate.
Okay.
So they always have their regenerate property. Maybe.
Well, the game never expects devils to be immune to radiant, so I don't know how that would work. 10. He takes 14, 20 damage.
Okay.
I don't mean that as like fuck you, Jacob. I'm just saying like legitimately I don't know how that would work because the game doesn't anticipate
I know how
them
it works.
being immune.
I can't tell you.
Does he seem to heal when his turn comes around?
Well, we don't
It's
know
not
yet.
his
It's
turn
not-
He hasn't even had a turn yet. It's a
Yeah, no, I
legendary
know.
action. He did use all of them though, so he's kind of stuck where he is right now. But he, you just swing into him and slice him. He's just like taking the damage still. Kyria.
Oh, that's right. Wow. I was going to go first. And he's 60 feet away now. Damn it. Sorry, I was zoned out. I didn't even know where I
How
was
big
going.
is this room?
Hmm?
How big is this room?
A 60-foot radius. Nah, it'd be like a 100-foot radius. So like 200 feet to go one end to the other.
Oh, wait, this way.
You're just going to shoot and then move closer.
Okay.
28.
Yep.
Something
Roll
like that.
damage.
I don't know.
28.
It's more of like something. Ooh. I like you.
Oh yeah, he can't even be blinded because they have to take the damage to be blinded.
Now I have to do math again. Give me a second. That's not an 8. It's 4. 66 damage.
Oh my god.
Do I see
Bloody.
anything weird with the true sight?
Anything weird with the true sight? No.
Okay. Just making
You go over and you literally just fire again. And as you're like dueling him, you're like hitting his armor and whatnot, his natural armor. Once again, he takes a shot in the side of him, and it's just like smoke coming out of the side of him. And he just looks like angry and just really, really mad.
Just shoot him to death.
Said I had more.
Is that your turn?
He'll have moved close as close as he
So
could have
30
gotten.
more feet.
So in 30 feet, yeah.
You're 30 feet away from him.
Yes.
All right. So he is going to.
Come on, then.
gonna regret doing this, but just gonna get inflict wounds again. Add a crit and then take 100 damage. There's that feeling. There's just this feeling, and I'll go, yep.
He's fucking pissed at Kyria. Yeah, he's gonna use a bonus action on his turn to appear dreadful until the start of his next turn. So literally, just like his eye, as he like gets really angry, he almost like grows in size. His veins are bulging out of the side of him, and he's just like there's like blood dripping out of his mouth. His teeth are all jagged as he reveals them, and his eyes are glowing and burning as like darkness surrounds him. And it's like just like this deep, bassy, just kind of inhuman, just that goes around as he maneuvers around class.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
You will. He's going to get within, he's going to be 10 feet away from you and then 20 feet away from you. Meaning you're the only one that needs to make the save on the wisdom for at the start of your turn, not right now. So go ahead and give me an opportunity attack.
This will be punching him.
That's fine.
Punch.
19.
19. All right. Yeah, you punched him.
He takes 7 damage.
You hit him on the way out as he kind of moves over, and as he kind of weaves and bobs around, you just strike him as he kind of turns, and then almost kind of like floats a bit in the air as he skids right behind you, Kyria, and he takes his Morning Star.
Fantastic.
And he's gonna punt you off the back of his castle.
He's
4.
still only 10 feet away
4.
from me.
4.
4?
Oh, never mind.
What do you mean?
I was gonna ask if he was only 10 feet away from me still.
No. Sorry,
Okay.
he's gonna maneuver his way
Because
around.
if he's within 15 feet of me, it's disadvantage on attacks.
Oh
From
shit!
the sword's light.
That's awesome. Yeah, okay, he would definitely get away. He'd be like, ah, put that light. Ugh.
The one.
It's a 4. Does a 17 hit you?
No.
Okay, he gets a second attack though.
I can't do anything about that.
Oh, 4. 29.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a strength saving throw.
This will be fun. Oh boy. 5.
Syria.
5?
Yeah.
Oh. 5? Okay.
Yes.
So, because it's just barely out of range, 10 feet away. There you go. Fuck it, theater of the mind. Give me a dex save now.
Oh,
Give
fuck.
you one more chance.
Fuck me. Fuck me. 23.
Okay, so first of all, you take 26 damage. And you guys watch as Kyria is just hit in the face and like flies upwards. As he just hits him, and he flies backwards, hits the ground on the thing, and like slides right past you, Class, about 10 feet away from you, and just and grabs onto the edge. There's nothing for you to hold on as it's completely flat, but you weren't gonna fly off. You kind of like hit the ground and slid, and you're now like on the edge with your legs halfway off, like 1,000 feet down to the ground as you're just holding yourself on the edge of the wall.
I
there.
had this thought
And he
this
just-
was going to happen. I just was like, he's going to
Atlantica.
get flung off of something.
How far is he now?
And now
From
I'm concerned.
You,
and it
he went
happens.
30 feet back.
Why?
So,
He went 60 feet away and then
50 feet.
Okay, wait, hold
We need a map.
on. We need a map.
He teleported 60 feet away and
yeah.
then moved back to Kyria.
30
So 30 feet. So now he's, but you got knocked away 30 feet, so he's now only 60. He's 50
Okay,
feet
I'll
away
say
from you.
50 feet. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm gonna get up. I can bonus action dash and just get right next to him.
Okay, you bonus action dash, get right next to him.
And I'm going to, as I'm like,
He's got 2 burning bullet holes coming out of the side of his arm.
I'm going to use my sword this time.
Go for it.
Let's see if the sword does better, even though it's a less likelihood, but whatever. I'm not going to go off of numbers. No, it's an 18. Wait,
Meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats.
You get right in between his armor and slice him. Motherfucking swashbuckler.
I get it.
I need to just teleport you and one other person because he's almost dead.
Yeah.
And then just kill him and come back.
Just finish him off.
Yeah, like honestly, we can't get everyone next to him.
Motherfucking swashbuckler.
Because he's half, so you're going to annihilate this thing.
Yeah, this is gonna fucking hurt him. So that's
32 plus
So, well, it's 30 plus 3, so 33, 66.
66.
Mm-hmm.
You stab him directly into the back as he like kind of saw you coming around and he was about to meet you. It's literally like he freezes. You get him right in the stomach and he falls down on one knees.
Reconsider the offer.
He goes up in flames and disappears into smoke.
Fuck.
Kyria's still holding on to the edge there. Is anybody doing it?
I'll fly down and grab him.
Yeah, you grab him. You pull him back up.
Where is he? Where'd he go?
We need to go find him. He's probably in Avernus. Surely he can't
Sir-
just immediately return.
Is there any way for me to know where he went?
Anyway, yeah, give me
what-
an intelligence
what he
check.
ca-
Would
Cast.
the book have answers?
It takes 10 minutes. Intelligence check?
Yes.
So 12.
12. Oh, I'll take Arcana.
Arcana?
Mhm.
That's a 24.
Okay. And it makes sense for nerd-ass Vincent to know where he went. You're aware you just killed him. And he went back to his home plane. What's his home plane?
Monaros?
Not Avernus. It's Monaros.
But he said he reconsidered the offer?
Yes.
Well,
You could sending spell him and tell him to meet us in Avernus.
right now,
Yes.
he's gonna need to move his legion of troops. It's gonna take time. I'm sure they're all still out there.
We still need to talk to him right now since we've gotten.
Oh, I don't know that reconsidering the offer means that he won't still betray us.
Oh, it's definitely just gonna betray us.
He was fine.
And
You're okay.
I think your nose is broken.
It's just like
It's a handful of blood and a
He
tooth.
was okay to kill
I like a
us.
black guy.
He was okay to kill us until he realized we were stronger than him, which means
Yeah.
at the moment that we have any difficulties, he'll just betray us and kill us.
that's the whole thing about devils.
I know.
It's kind
We
of
should meet him in Avernus in an attempt
If he can get there.
to parlay and then just kill
what's
him.
stopping him from bringing his own troops.
The dust and the ash slowly begin to form away from where he was. There is on the ground still like ding, 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 like rolling on the ground still is what looks like an amulet. It has a gold chain around the side of it, and it has what looks like a symbol on the front. It has a skull, and this skull is surrounded by what looks like 9 little like spokes on the outside of it.
I'll sheath the sword and the wings.
You go over to it.
What is it?
It's an amulet.
Can I cast detect magic?
Detect magic? You're gonna cast it or ritual cast detect magic? It's the music. It's my jacket.
Oh. I'll just cast it. Wait, do I even have fucking detect?
You gonna cast detect magic or
I
identify?
don't think I have detect magic prepared. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm gonna let's consult Klaus first and get out of here because I don't want to die to the legions out there that don't know that
He's
we're
dead.
attentively on their side.
I mean, think about it. We just killed him now. How long does it take to bring him back?
It was not long for the second time for Garyon.
Yeah.
How long was it?
I put
It was
a little
a
note
day.
in the
I couldn't
thing that says we're ready.
And you see up in the sky, a big shadow casts over you as beyond the sun you see a form, and then you see the airship making its way over, dodging its way through all of the chains and whatnot, and making its way directly in front of you. And it lands next to you. You hear the humming of the airship. It gets on, and Klaus is just like, "Get on!"
Get on.
Guys will make your way over and get on, fly away. Where are we going? Did you kill him?
Sort of.
Something like that.
Only on this plane. He
Damn it.
He
is intending on betraying Zariel, but
He is.
yes.
Yeah.
But the only reason he's even considering joining with us is because he knows we're stronger than he is. If in that fight we
Understandable.
showed any weakness, he might just switch sides again. Just
Do you know
like
what this
the
is?
Tickles.
Looks like an amulet.
is it magical?
Well, I don't know. Do you want me to cast Identify?
Yes, please.
He mage hands it over to him and cast Identify. It's an amulet of radiant resistance, radiant immunity.
Did you make it?
No, this one.
Bel doesn't have
Yeah.
one anymore.
Nope. It's weird.
Which also means we could get Zariel's off of her.
Does it look like this one?
Similar.
Would you like to draw it?
The amulet was an amulet of radiant immunity.
Fucking
Does anyone want it?
Not made by class, apparently.
I didn't make that one, but Zariel's is yes, very similar.
Does anyone
I'm
want
already.
Does it require
I already resisted.
Does require attunement.
Yes.
I don't think the devils will be doing radiant damage to us anytime soon.
Tibble's like, I'm an angel now! Yeah!
I mean, maybe Zariel could, but
We give her
No.
back the sword and she starts fighting us with the sword.
No, she fought using fire and
Okay. Then the fire
Cold.
resistance is better.
And bludgeoning.
I was like, what's it called? Yeah, it was.
Modalotok, her warhammer does cold damage as well.
Fucking cereal.
If there's a way to get rid of
There's a
this
radius of
cold-
it actually. When she hits
I
it with
know.
it
I'm
explodes in
aware.
radiance, yeah.
They both know.
After your guys' mostly successful fight with Bael, you make your way back towards Whitecap, I'm assuming.
Oh, yes.
And at this moment, we're going to go ahead and take a break.
Oh.
We'll be back in about
I have to see-
15-ish
Yeah.
minutes.
Really? Trademark.
Trademark.
TM.
TM. See you soon. You son of a bitch. You fuck, get your goddamn lungs checked.
Yeah.
Get your lungs checked, bitch.
I haven't been coughing, actually. I
Maybe
think I'm
it's
cured. Oh, hey, welcome
You
back.
got like
It
you got
takes
like
me,
something
like,
in your nose, like
a long
right
time.
there. Nasty.
What's going on, man? What are you
It was
doing?
nose.
Also, food on
You
the
should-
table a little bit.
Twas nose.
I was
Was nose all
when
along.
he did that, he was like, wipe it. I was like, don't eat it, don't eat it, don't eat it.
Eat it. He's not 10.
I don't know.
Anyways.
Sometimes I question it.
Anyways, welcome back to the game.
Why?
Come here, Edward.
You
Because you
little-
allowed him once, and now he will never
He jumped
stop.
off though, willingly.
He'll come back.
It's fine. It's
He's
just
like a
more
boomerang.
just
I want
like
him.
oh, go for it.
I want Edward. Come here.
He's like, no.
I want Bryce. Bryce has soft,
Anyways,
soft cozy sweater.
So you guys are on an airship, making your way back towards Whitecap.
Yep.
And you successfully do so over the course of another day. You guys can you make it back to Whitecap.
Oh, before we long rested, I would have messaged our good friend Bael.
Oh, okay, sure.
Hey, what
So
do you think
you're
of our
not at
offer?
Whitecap yet. You're on the ship. You're making your way there.
Yeah.
This is like
Alright.
a moment before that. Where are you going, man?
Come, sir. Oh. What do you think of our offer now?
Oh, I can hear it from here.
You are much stronger than I had anticipated. You stand as a force against Zariel. What would you have me do?
What's going on, man?
He wants to know what we should have him do.
I mean, I say
Oh, Eddie.
it's
No.
okay.
I
Don't
mean,
ruin her sweater.
using if we're gonna go into battle against
Ah.
Zariel, using him and his forces as the more frontal attack than the humans.
Do we trust him though?
No.
No.
Further than I can
But I
throw him.
trust him that he wants to kill Zariel. It's after that is when.
It's the same thing. He won't trust us,
No.
but he knows that we can get rid of him.
If we had him,
There is a cat
Turn up,
probably
get down.
on
Yeah.
his lap, and he's just like, "This is fine."
if
It'll be Lark.
if we had people keeping an eye on him while he was fighting with us,
Little babysitters.
we can make weapons icker. If Klaus and Lander kept an eye on Bael as well. Surely with the icker,
Whoa!
Whoa!
Eddie.
What were you saying?
turn it towards Tyler a little bit. Wait, nope, too far.
Use the handle. Yep.
I
There, that's
yeah.
good.
Bad boy. No. Don't bite.
If we have people to keep an eye on him, then I would be a lot more comfortable sending him and his troops with our troops.
then that just might be Lander's job. If he-
Lander's job.
Yeah.
Lander.
We should pull everyone we can, right?
He's not here.
If
I
they
thought you
could
said
get-
Lander was here and Klaus was in. Wait,
It's
no,
the
no,
other
no,
way
no,
around.
no.
Oh.
if we could get that cleric too to come, maybe.
What cleric?
That asshole.
The one
asshole that
from
did
The
nothing.
city of Avernus. I thought he helped to destroy the anchor there.
Off screen.
Klaus was like, he did. He did most of the work.
Fuck him.
If we got to the two of them and Klaus to keep an eye on Bael, surely with ichor weapons they could easily defeat him if he tried to betray us.
We got
Just send him back to hell.
$5.
Oh yeah,
Sergeant Viper.
Sergeant Viper. I love these. Thank you, Spencer. You want me to?
No, you took it over.
Sorry. Thank you, Spencer, for saving my sister's cousin's son's dog from those Alaskan brush fires. Also, peanut butter sandwiches are the food of true heroes.
That's what Hero's Feast is made of.
Alaskan brush fires.
Oh, great job, Spencer.
Man, they must be even more deadly
Sister's
than Australian
cousin's son's
bushfires.
dog.
From a brush fire.
Alaskan.
Alaskan.
Alaskan brush fire.
Hero's feast is just made up of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Did you see that
No
after
jelly.
they were
Oh,
getting rid of the
just
fires
peanut
in Australia, that they were airdropping like carrots?
Yep.
That's so cute.
Because they had to feed them
Dude.
somehow because
I
there
know.
was no food.
The situation in Australia is like sucks,
Mhm.
and also people suck. Did you hear about like 30 people were arrested because they were intentionally starting fires?
Okay,
I know.
well,
Fires
that sucks.
going on?
Well-
It's like, what the heck? Why?
Next time, D&D, let's talk
Hopefully it-
politics.
Yeah,
I just wanted to bring up the carrots.
Yeah, because carrots are cute.
Um,
Because carrots are cute. What?
Carrots
Carrots
are
are
cute.
adorable.
Anyways, if we had them to keep an eye on Bael to send him back to hell if he betrays us.
what do you think, Klaus? Would he do it? Doesn't seem to be the adventuring type much anymore.
Veritas.
Are you talking to me?
I did start my sentence with, what do you think, Klaus?
I didn't hear you.
He's piloting.
Jacob
the
didn't
airship.
hear you. What?
Would Lander and you be okay with keeping an eye on Bael?
Babysitting.
Babysitting Bael?
What do you mean?
If Bael wants to work with us to defeat Zariel, I'm not very
Very much
keen
an
on
enemy of my enemy is my friend,
keeping
and then
him
we stab you in the
next
back.
to all of our forces.
Oh, no.
If the moment we kill Zariel, he just turns around and kills all of us.
With our backs turned.
You want me to take him and his armies to lead it onto Gold Crest?
No,
we're
just
going together.
you, Lander, and if the cleric will come.
Mind
to-
him like you would a baby.
Exactly.
Just
keep an eye on him. If he
that
tries
he-
to betray us, then just send him back.
Let
to
him do
hell.
his own thing, but if
Fine.
he decides that we've gotten too far, then, you know.
We
Get
can
rid of him.
make your items ichor for the time being too for that battle, so that perhaps we would have a little bit more of a pause before.
I have my own echo.
Right. I forgot. Hopefully that would keep him from being so quick to turn around.
I don't know. We got him pretty good that time. He might just be reluctant to begin with. That was fun.
Depends on how difficult it is to kill Zariel.
Slightly more fun than the past few times you've come up against some of those guys.
We will need your troops to help kill Zariel's. We also have our own forces. What do you think?
That's to Bael.
Are we attacking the city with brute force?
He wants to know if we're attacking with...
No, that was Klaus.
Oh, fuck. Are you
That was
talking to
Bael.
you're talking to Bael?
Yeah.
I was like,
Dude, I don't know. I can't hear you. Sorry, what did you say?
Here, I wrote it out. Sorry if you can't read my handwriting.
I'm not gonna write.
well,
Then I won't. Sorry.
Squint.
You need glasses, babe.
aw, you're getting
No, I
old.
don't. I eat.
You eat carrots? Do you eat carrots that are airdropped from to Australia? Aw.
He
Alaska.
goes there just
I
to
ate
do it.
carrots so much when I was a baby, it
The
turned my
cute
nose
carrots.
orange. I have video of it. It's real.
You turned orange
true.
once?
My nose turned orange. It was
Nice.
super. I didn't even know I could do that.
Yeah,
It was weird.
your skin can turn orange because of carrots. It's a weird
very
thing
weird.
about the body.
By the way, at some point, either the door will be knocked on or the door
He
will
says-
be run.
And Avernus will be mine.
Sure.
I think that's up to Asmodeus, correct? Yeah, I'm sure.
If Zariel is defeated and my army is still alive, Avernus will be mine.
I won't. We're speaking of Avernus, the layer of hell, correct?
Is there another Avernus?
No. No.
Oh yeah, I'll just take this shitty little city over here. That sounds way better than an entire plane of hell.
Just making sure. Devils can be tricky.
A 2-for-1 deal. But the tag both said Avernus.
Is this all?
Buy one, get
you're
one
just
free.
casting all your spell slots.
Yes.
Buy one, get one free.
They both said Avernus on it. Well, fuck you. Who is it?
Who that?
Who dat?
Oh. Nice. Nice job.
It's a good thing he peered through the door, just in case.
I mean, the history that this house has, I don't think it's a very bad idea.
Yeah, I never open that door when I'm here by myself.
Anyways, yeah, okay,
I had
so
the light on and looked first to make sure.
Yeah,
We know, we are joking.
knock down 4 fucking spell slots. Thank you, Bael.
what are you doing?
We're going back to Whitecap.
You make your way back to Whitecap after a day. You guys can long rest, and you make your way back to your villa.
Well, that went.
Better than expected?
I guess so.
How quickly can Bel be ready?
Give me a moment, I'm tired still. Probably, it might take him a day. Where is my...
We're also going to have to convince these people that they can
Fight alongside
fight
devils?
alongside devils.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not part of my plan, but I'm sure I can convince them. Maybe.
Klaus says, "Why don't you just have 2 separate forces?"
That
Yeah.
would be a lot better.
Yeah.
One from one side,
Oh.
one from the other.
Plus, you'd be able to flank.
We should only tell your people, since they'll be heading up.
Oh
the-
yeah, that'll be a good idea. Tell the
strategy.
people that are fighting with us.
The devils will
Not
attack
about
with
the
all of their
devils.
might. They assume they're taking whatever they want back. Our people aren't going to. Yes, our forces aren't going to be doing any of that. They'll be attacking and running away, and attacking and running away. We will lose forces. More devils die, and we lead the armies away from Zariel, where you guys should be in killing her.
Lying in wait.
Barb Devil mentioned that there were humans fighting for Zariel.
Yes.
Probably
She's
help
probably
us
forcing
fight,
it.
or we'll kill you.
Or those who have
Yeah.
agreed with whatever's happening.
But that means that when we get into Goldcrest, we need to be careful.
Who knows who might be true.
It might also be in the same thing as my family did.
Make
They
it
thought there was
to stay
something
alive.
Mm-hmm.
deal just to get more.
Yeah.
So
Where did Levi say this entrance to the city is?
he said there's a mountain and a temple. Apparently,
That's where he
we'd
is.
just meet him there, and he'd show the way. Yeah,
We should maybe go alone first.
probably.
Give people more time to prepare and get there. I'll message Bael and ask. Do you want to message Levi and see
Mm-hmm.
where he is, what he's doing, if he needs help
My
with
foot.
anything?
Okay. Stretched. Sorry, I have to stretch. See, he's trying to make sure he doesn't get questions back. So he's always because he's just like I don't want to deal with this because somebody's gonna make a question, he's just not gonna respond.
I'll message Bael how long before you and your men are ready.
Devil calculations processing.
Mm-hmm.
Buffer him.
Big brain math.
Just the thinking emoji from Bael.
Mhm. See the text bubbles?
Tomorrow.
Alright, he's gonna be ready very quickly tomorrow.
Fantastic.
I'm assuming he can't transport all of them that quickly, unless he can. But, you know,
I mean, they'll just walk.
yeah, they'll be ready tomorrow, but it's gonna take a few days, a week, whatever it is to get to.
That'll be fine. They won't expect reinforcements from devils.
If anything, they might think they're coming to help.
So out of character, he needs to ask if Levi is ready and where to meet him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Actually, that's it. That's within 25 words. Are you ready and where are we meeting you? Just gives a little Google Maps
Yeah.
I will.
ping. God, probably my cousin. Never expected that.
Give you
Are we going to do a
things.
final battle tonight?
Hmm?
Dude, seriously, we're actually
We're
like
like preparing for a final battle here, potentially.
potentially.
Jacob's gonna
Oh,
kick us
there's-
in the balls and be like,
Always.
Yeah, that's what's gonna
There's
happen.
always a final form. She has 5 of them, and we go. Fuck
one of them
this."
is a Tarask.
Oh shit!
The keeper just goes.
I feel like a
Jacob's
Tarask.
just like no.
I feel like a Tarask would be easier than Zariel.
Nah.
Maybe actually.
I actually don't think you're wrong.
Because
actually
we've
possibly
beat
true.
we've beat Tarasks at like level like 13.
But we had a lot of us, and we had Bogar,
And we had a
20.
pit of acid. Wait, no, that
Sure.
was Ember Warriors.
And the Warriors just dumped them in acid.
That's true.
It would all have to.
But
We have weapons that deal double, so we'd just be dealing regular damage, and then
I
we'd have to
think
beat the
the-
magic resistance.
I think the issue is a Tarask is super fucking dumb, while Zariel's incredibly intelligent. So she's not. We can't just lure her
Her
to
to a
something.
trap.
We can't trap her very easily. She'll figure it out.
And there's also the fact she does a shit ton of damage.
That too.
Yeah,
Multiple
she can
times, so-
one shot me.
Oh God, don't say that. Yeah.
All
You guys
right.
both did it.
He says
Hey, we're at one place.
there are mountains south of Goldcrest. If you can make your way here, I can show you the way. After you say that, you see once again an astral projection of Levi kind of step forward, and he literally holds out a map out from his hands and he points it at you.
And you're just like, what? What the
God,
fuck?
I didn't get to do this.
We're just like,
This is North Castlemore. Sorry, this is Castlemore. This is Goldcrest right here. He points here,
Oh, jeez. Okay.
and you guys are up there.
You can teleport us there, right?
Fucking. I love Orlando.
interesting.
All right, there we go.
Interesting. What was that about for?
Well,
Who are we leaving in charge of the soldiers before we go? And who all is going?
right
Or
now.
the ones that we know. No, the ones that are departing with the soldiers.
Don't worry, I can organize it.
With this Klaus.
Just tell me when you're ready.
How long will it take you to get there?
If this Levi has something that's important, maybe a way for you into Goldcrest, or something that can give you any form of advantage on Zariel, tell me, and I will organize the soldiers. Give me the word. I will do it.
How long will it take you to get there? To be ready?
I will tell you whenever you tell me.
All right.
It depends on what's.
I'll get
We're gonna
started
see.
right now.
Well, let's leave. We have.
Y'all gonna plane shift?
Yeah, I've got the numbers for it. Come on. Let's go.
Fucking names.
1 second.
Come on.
It's plane shift without class on accident.
God. Oh God, we left class occur. Oh well.
No! What the fuck?
I can't get back over there for a while.
For like a day. Ah.
It's fine. We don't need
yeah.
class.
We do.
TPK! TPK!
We do though. Our fucking tank.
Our only tank right now. But the rest of us are super fucking squishy.
I don't have like
TPS.
anything that I can use really
DPS.
force
I think you have more hit points, but don't you?
But I have resistance to all
Yeah.
devil damage.
Double damage. DD.
DD.
Double damage.
Double damage. God. DDD. Triple D.
Hey, you're our DD, our designated driver. You can't get drunk. You're perfect.
Designated driving double damage.
But you don't know how to drive, so you're our DD.
I don't drink.
I'll pull out the scroll of pedigree that I use to convince people, whatever.
Okay.
Just you really wants to use that.
Huh? No. I don't have any just side items that matter to him outside of this one. and he'll kind of turn, and so Klaus is here. Who else is here?
Lander.
Lander,
just
Lander's
Klaus,
always here.
Atlantica's
You just
dad and
like
sister.
look. There's
Vega.
Lander, and you go.
Cool.
And then he goes, ah. There's also Turnip, Kaiser, Clementine, Flint, and Lark,
Oh,
which are the cats.
Okay.
There are several more.
I know. Just go for it, man. Just fucking do it.
One moment. He'll turn and he'll kind of figure out where Vega is.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
You see Vega.
Cool.
You guys are leaving.
Yes.
I'm gonna go, hey, Atlantica. Your idea.
Nope. Makes that beeline out. He's like, I don't want to see any of this.
Hopefully for the last time to fight the devils. If this works, it'll be over. If it doesn't, then I think it'll also be over, honestly.
Let's hope then that it's just, the over from the first. Not over, but over for them. But
Yeah. I'll keep Curious safe too. I have a feeling that
she's
She's
like,
him and
Is
Vincent
that-
and Atlantica. I mean, any of us, I think.
good luck
would-
with that.
Any of us, I think, would die to see it through. No.
Well, sometimes that's the strength that's required, but I would prefer you not to die.
Yeah.
So please don't.
The best I can do is, I guess, a promise of sorts or a memento. I don't know. And he'll.
And she's just like,
I don't have.
and she
much-
just hugs you. She just my first friend's like my age, so
I don't have.
and I
much else to
forgot
say.
everything I was ever gonna say. Why does my
Alright.
brain do this? Just please don't die.
I'll try not to.
So.
And I'll leave the scroll of pedigree. Fortunately, I don't have anything else that's not necessary for what we're about to do.
She's just like, wait a minute.
I
I-
the scroll behind his.
I know what it means. I know what it. Yeah, it's okay. I understand. This is insurance, so be
Exactly.
safe. Safe travels, and
We'll
don't
all
die. And come back, and we'll like have a big party or something.
Exactly.
Do we want to do heroes get parties?
We'll figure it out. If anything, we'll have one in Regia once all this is over. And we'll just kind of nod.
The two very awkward people.
Exactly.
This is horrible. Why are you doing this to me, please? And she's just like, and I'm just. Why?
We'll just kind of nod and return the hug.
Throughout
And
Dungeons and Dragons,
go back to.
we have never, ever, ever done character romances, except Grace has had all 4 of them.
Hey, I tried for a moment and it just did not work. For good
Oh, wait,
reason.
3. I think it's only 3.
3.
Yeah, 3.
There
all
was,
3.
there was an attempt at a 4th.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
It was very bad.
yeah. Yeah. So,
Mallory and Eugene.
stupid.
That one didn't.
That one was bad.
Yeah.
Which is literally like 80 to 90% of Grace's characters do. So it's just
Grace makes dateable characters.
apparently we're all playing D&D. She's playing a dating sim.
You guys are playing a dating sim.
Only with you.
It's not my fault that Vega happens to be like the perfect storm of where she's from and personality to catch Plaz's attention, even if he has no idea what's going on.
Yeah. All right. So
And he will regroup the party.
Atlantica would just have a short little thing with her sister and just a quick goodbye.
Sorry, Grace.
they say goodbye.
Fine. I was like,
and
I
they
knew it. I was just like,
hope
I'm
to
gonna
see
get
you
the score
again.
credit, and you were just like,
How long is the flight to where we're going? Anyone know?
Are we flying there or are we teleporting?
Oh shit! I wanted to get drunk. Let's go.
And you all look hands. You look upon your friends, maybe for the last time. Vega, your fathers, your sister, your dad.
No one for these two.
And you're with your family.
except for that one.
That one asshole that you're going to right now. You guys teleport.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then the other asshole who I don't know where he is.
Oh yeah, that other asshole. That's right.
He's stoned right now.
You're just stoned right now.
in that moment.
I wonder where Phelan is.
Fighting a Medusa. Getting his ass kicked.
Fucking idiot.
All right. So,
No.
I know, I'm hungry.
No quieter than chest mix.
That's why I'm not eating it during the game.
I was messing with you, man. Do it.
Jacob ate my last Uncrustable and I'm sad.
Oh.
you let me have it.
Do you put your Uncrustables in the freezer?
No.
Yes, it is the best way to have Uncrustables.
I don't eat Uncrustables. I just know that's how my mom eats them.
They are
Makes the
so
peanut
good
butter,
frozen. They are
like-
shit otherwise.
It like breaks. I don't like it. And it's like just ripped out too
Put
much
that
peanut.
freezer
All right.
in the freezer for you. man.
So,
I don't like this
I
music.
ate
It
like
has
a
to be. It's frozen, but it can't be like completely hard frozen. It has to like be like soft.
no, it needs to be an icicle.
No, it does not need to be.
No.
Are you one of those people who eats waffles frozen?
Anyways, no, let's play.
What?
You guys appear.
This is what's going on.
You
in my
feel
head.
the sun on your faces.
Oh, waffles.
Love
I can go.
That's the end of the game. Nobody can fucking pay attention. You guys appear, and you see a very rocky terrain around you. You feel a bit of wind hit you, and you look to be in some sort of divot, almost kind of like a valley. There's just mountains and rocks surrounding you. Imagine Tatooine. When R2D2 gets hit by the Jawas. A lot of Star Wars references. That part. It's like that. At the top of this, it's like a hill, like a mountainous hill that goes up, about 100 feet or so, up to what looks like a monument. This monument has a unicorn on it. More of a thri-kreen, but it looks like a unicorn. And you see sitting up
It's a
on the
Keyrin.
monument. Sorry, not a thri-kreen. That is an
Thri-
ant person.
I was like,
That is a key
man.
ring. Sorry. He's not a big ant guy. All right, you
A
see,
big ant guy with the horn.
you see,
Ant-Man.
you see a figure sitting up against this monument, but a good distance away. You guys slowly make your way up and walk across the dust and the sand and the dirt. And as you make your way up towards the top of this, he stands up. You see Levi. He's now he's wearing armor. A lot of old. It's really dirty and raggedy too. It's like the armor kind of goes down and whatnot, and it's just like a silver breastplate and like chainmail going down his legs. And he looks pretty weathered too as he just kind of looks at all of you. All right, you made it. Great. I didn't want to risk anything being heard, so I guess I'll explain it all to you now. There's an entrance into Goldcrest this way. There's something much more nefarious through this entrance as well. Something that may prove useful to you. Kieran. He led me on this path so that it may help you defeat the devils. It was too coincidental for it not to be.
What is it?
In there, almost like a heart, a power source. It's made out of pure ichor. It's an old, ancient ichor meteor. It was one of the first ones that ever landed. It's filled with very dangerous, horrific things. Things that I can't really describe.
You touched it.
No, I was not meant to. Well, I don't know what it does. He explained to me that it was incredibly powerful. There were a lot of creatures down there. It was not an easy task. And you have to brave this. It's a trial. It's a test. I can lead you there. But I cannot go with you.
That's fine. We have 2 armies coming for us
If you
anyways.
destroy this thing, you will have a chance at defeating Zariel. It will cut them off from ever returning. They're utilizing this meteor. They wanted it to be hidden. But if you destroy it, their magical connection, all of their portals that lead to the material plane will be gone. All you have to do is clean up the mess.
It's perfect.
It is. We don't have to worry about teleporting to Avernus.
No.
And it brings even more value to having that army. Because we can just kill her there before they they have a chance to respond.
Perfect.
We have soldiers ready to distract the devils.
Good. Have them attack as soon as you make your way into Goldcrest. Supposing you survive this cave. I did it. But it was very, very difficult.
You did it by yourself too. It's good.
Yes. But I seem to have awoke whatever was down there.
Depends
Be
how
careful.
it works.
It would,
There are things that are beyond comprehension down in these caves.
Probably because of meteor. Like
It is because of the meteor.
when we.
Aberrations.
Yeah.
They're mindless. They only seek to defend themselves. They don't know any better. You're doing them a service by killing them.
We know. We've dealt with them before.
How long did it take you to get down there?
How long did it take me?
Yes. We have
It was
people
a
who
long
need to
while.
know.
But, I did do a lot of reading and reflection while I was down there, and it took me a while. If you go fast, if you go quickly, it shouldn't take you any more than a day
it's perfect.
To get into the city.
to get into the city.
I think it's vital that Klaus knows this.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're gonna let him know.
And where will we be going into the city? Where will it lead?
It'll lead towards the edge of it, but you'll be inside the walls. It'll open up in an old church. It's abandoned.
Always churches.
Don't worry, you
Perfect.
won't
The
burst into
devils seem
flames.
to avoid those churches.
There's a reason. Well, alright. I
No, what did you say?
I was just thinking.
Okay.
How will our armies get into the city?
Your armies?
Yes, we're bringing people.
We don't need them to get in, we just need them to think that we're attacking.
We're sieging,
They
essentially.
just need to meet and survive.
Draw their attention rather than actually coming in.
Draw as many of them away from Zariel as we can. If we kill Zariel, they'll all scatter. They won't have anyone to lead them.
I'm going to step in as DM here just for a second. I'm just going to clarify with all of you. Your army is acting as a distraction
Okay.
so that you can get into the city and defeat Zariel.
Alright.
Yes,
And
Yep.
so that, she doesn't send her army onto 4 of you.
exactly. That is exactly what
Okay,
the purpose
yes.
of this is. That is exactly why I gathered them. The purpose isn't for them to meet them head on and try to win a forcible
exactly.
battle. The point is to treat that as a distraction.
Exactly.
However they can, to survive as long as they can.
All right.
Well, we are SEAL Team 6, and the rest of the army is just...
Good luck.
That
And he
also
walks
matters.
over towards one of the walls, the stone walls, and he holds out his hand, and this radiance kind of comes out of it, and the wall literally phases away from an illusion, and it reveals a staircase that goes up into darkness. Good luck.
You as well.
And then he goes and he just sits by the statue again.
The NPC returned to his post.
Welcome to Jumanji!
He goes over and the animation goes back down.
I
Yeah.
take out a piece of paper
You go,
and
hey,
You
Levi,
walk up to him and you push E and he,
you've arrived!
yes, and it zooms into his face.
It's the New Vegas,
Oblivion had it way worse.
True. I haven't played...
take out a piece of
Okay.
paper and put, shouldn't take us more than a day to get into the city. We may have found something. I'll keep you updated.
He literally draws a thumb.
It's really good.
It's like he's...
Like has the markings and everything on it.
It's
He
like,
did in 2
it's
seconds.
beautifully rendered and shaded. There's even some
He's
hair.
practiced this.
It's just something he literally just had, put in.
All right.
He draws them in his spare time.
Yep.
And then just takes them and
Give me 2 seconds as I prepare this map for you.
A map?
A map!
It's
You all
It's a
complaining
map.
about having
It's
a
a
map, and I'm
map.
like, I
It's a
prepared a
map.
map,
It's
but
a
for a
map.
different
It's a
area.
map.
fucking door.
map. I know.
Zariel, no killing. Zariel, no
It would be more like Zariel knows Zarioling.
killing. Yeah,
Zarioling?
True.
You just stop doing what you're doing. Just being there. Perfect.
Stop it.
Now take the sword, attune to it, be a good lady, go back to the heavens. They let you. If not, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
Without revealing your actual age, what's something you remember that if you told a younger person they wouldn't understand? And the top response to that is, video games only worked on Channel 3.
Haha, yeah.
See, we just got around that by 2 different TVs.
Perfect.
It's like, here's the TV to watch stuff, and here's the TV to play video games.
Impromptu Q&A while I'm loading this map.
People ask questions, I guess.
Very quickly.
Is there anyone in the chat right now? Because they haven't said anything for like.
They're
There's
dead.
They fell
24
asleep.
people.
They all fell asleep.
Dead.
I think they're all.
Sorry, guys,
Yeah.
man.
We have
We love
34
you.
viewers, but
They're all
not a
asleep.
lot of them are
Yeah,
typical
they went
commenters.
night-night.
So
No, it's fine.
They've been gone
Got
for
some
like.
lurkers.
They've been gone for
It's
like
okay. We appreciate it.
15 minutes or
Doesn't
something
matter.
like
They're resting.
that. Yeah.
He's sleeping.
Oh,
I'm
good.
hoping Fantasy Grounds doesn't crash right now.
Oh,
Sorry,
we
Viper.
got
So
a.
the Viper $5. Here is some more money in case you still need new
Yeah.
chairs.
We do.
Dude,
Oh,
they're coming
thanks. We do.
soon.
We will
Man.
get them soon.
Soon, TM.
Yeah, it's gonna be
As
soon.
as with everything on this channel, soon TM.
As with Logan made some changes, and then those changes were bad.
Huh?
Whoa.
What changes?
The changes with the bank thing.
The what?
The bank thing.
The bank. Oh yeah.
I thought you meant like
No.
test directed.
It's not. It's not bad. No.
We're all just like, damn, Spencer out here fucking roasting Logan.
Jesus.
One of my favorite pastimes.
I just
Fine, Logan
assumed.
likes to roast us.
Ask
So-
us some questions because we're doing Q&A while.
How many people has Vincent had sex with? Wouldn't you like to know? Too many. None that I'm proud of.
Innumerable.
One that I'm proud of.
Sneak peek at the game that would take Sunder's place. We have
Two.
2 games because we're gonna
Potentially.
Potentially.
That's
Potentially.
let's
That's-
just do Avnia for now because
Are there
Okay.
any plans to go to the Underdark?
Let's not.
I'm from the Underdark, so
Well.
perhaps.
To answer the sneak peek one, we potentially have 2 games. So I'm going to talk about one right now. We're thinking about maybe switching off every other week. So there'll
that's
be one
very,
game, another.
very,
but
very
that's
tentative.
that's tentative right now, so we're just sort of figuring it out. But I have a game where I would be the DM, and they already have their characters, and it's this exact same group here.
Just swap Tyler
It just
and
swapped me and Jacob.
Don't
and
reveal your characters.
Don't
I'm not.
reveal the characters because we'll get there. But
They're secret.
we've already played a session 0. Well, it was
sort
a.
of.
We're like a session 0.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just-
More than 0, less than
Setting
1.
the stage
Yeah.
for what's to come.
It was like a one shot that we're
That
like,
has
okay, let's just keep
slowly
this going.
become. This is what we're gonna do next.
Yeah. I already
is
had this
actually
campaign.
fun.
I've actually had this like campaign world in the works for like a year now, and then I was like,
You never
last
thought it was a
minute.
game.
Well, I was hoping it would someday maybe be a game,
But someday became a lot sooner than he anticipated.
Someday became, oh yeah, we're definitely doing this now. So that's a thing.
Yeah. We also
But-
have some little changes to the start, hopefully, if that can get worked out. Which will be fun.
But like you guys won't never really know the background stuff that happens, so you'll just enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Trying to count on how many people Vincent's had sex
Oh
with.
God.
Oh god.
College was a fun time.
Jacob, why does my artificer keep taking other people's body parts?
I will answer for Jacob. Huh.
Why does my party's rogue sell drugs? Because
To
it
make
makes
money,
Yeah.
duh.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What else?
What
Yes.
toppings would each of your characters like most on pizza? Oh god. I think Antlantica would beat anchovies, so Tyler,
Pineapple.
no,
It'd be
fuck no.
Pineapple and anchovies.
not
It's
pineapple.
Not pineapple. I
Not
feel
pineapple.
like
No.
Pineapple's delicious
Different.
on pizza.
Have you guys considered
No,
playing
screw up.
different TTRPGs on screen?
we did, and they do.
Just you
Wait, yeah.
Just
That's all that
wait.
is.
Yeah.
But we did play that one.
Oh, yeah, we did do, 10 candles.
10 candles.
If you go back into the depths of Arcane Arcane's
You don't have to do that.
You really don't need to do that. I know where he's going with this.
What?
Fallout Games was in Savage Worlds, so
Oh yeah, that's
And
fun.
it was
that's-
3 episodes.
it's 3 episodes up, and it was.
For
And
There's
honestly,
a reason why we. They're saying don't.
Yeah.
and it's more of like we enjoy 5e, and until they make different changes, 6 whatever or 5.2 or whatever, like we enjoy it, and we're all very familiar.
Yeah,
with
I
5e.
think it would be safe to say that obviously different things will be coming from time to time, but I figure we'll probably always have a 5th edition game running at some point on the channel.
Yeah.
It's just
uh,
Unless
overall
unless a 6E comes
yeah,
out
yeah,
and
we
we like
all
it
love it.
better.
Until there's another
And
update.
Yeah.
until there's a way that I can
So you
make
used to play
a sword mage, you know, I will swear to 5e until that happens, and I'll go perfect.
I guess it's not official, but there is Blade Singer.
Yeah, but
why does my party's fighter keep setting deadly traps and not deactivating them?
What was the rules for boomerangs that you used for
does
Salt
he have,
Marsh?
do they have trust issues?
Boomerangs are it's just an item in D&D Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
It's a exotic weapon, but it's a martial weapon with a range of 60, 120, and it does a D4 damage.
I actually think your fighter just has trust issues.
Maybe.
Like that just. I'm just imagining them just going, and then like 2 days later, oh shit!
Someone
And
explain
then-
how my
Hey,
2-foot
Jacob.
tall kobold is the most terrifying character in my party.
Good
Let
rolls.
me tell you about a goblin named Bobby Bagman.
Bobby Brown Pants.
Fuck you guys. man.
Sorry.
3A multi-class sounds like
understand.
hell.
Most fun 3-way multi-class?
Haven't
None.
really done that. I don't know.
That would be you'd
Bard,
get
Rogue, Barbarian.
Fuck that.
you would literally get like all the shitty parts of a class.
Yeah.
Bard,
So-
Rogue, Barbarian actually sounds really fun.
Are you going
Looks
to have
at
an Everon playthrough?
An Everon
series
playthrough?
We're doing it in our home
characters.
game.
Yeah,
kind
probably
of.
not on stream, unfortunately. Maybe someday.
Mm.
TM.
No, probably not.
Probably not,
We
but
will
maybe.
be going to Cholt though
Someday.
someday.
Someday. But
Surprise,
that's
surprise.
for that's.
I mean,
a
you
while.
know, we're only 5 months behind on Salt Marsh
Yeah, we
upgrades,
still
so
need to. Yeah.
We'll be done with Cholt by the time you see it, so it doesn't really matter.
maybe.
Yeah.
Who
I don't
knows? We might upload simultaneously.
That's a
Spoilers.
big if.
Not simultaneously, like Salt Marsh and then a few days later.
How many spoilers though? So,
There might be some
Cholt
spoilers,
with
depending on
salt.
where.
That does not. That doesn't make
Paladin,
sense.
Warlock, and
Like-
Sorcerer
like
is
upload them
OP as
side by side.
fuck.
Oh,
I'm saying,
wait.
no, that doesn't make any sense.
I get why it doesn't. I get why it doesn't make sense. Never mind.
All right. Can I get max hit points Atlantica?
116.
I was only thinking because of the character that I would be playing.
No, yeah,
Curia,
my character.
Curia, you have 121.
135.
Vincent, you got
108.
in class.
Oh.
133.
All right, we are good to go. Sorry,
Okay.
Q&A is done. Thank you for the questions.
Sorry, that took way longer than I thought it would.
Still good. That was fun.
I like how most Q&As are always like, you know, ask this character something or ask like a weird thing
Alright,
about
one last
like
one while Jacob
the world.
finishes
It's always
loading
like,
this.
what's the
What is
details,
the most
guys?
OP caricature
Everything.
you've ever played?
It's funny. You just want to know things.
That one sounds interesting.
I mean,
We all go.
we don't really play to be OP. It just kind of depends
Yeah.
on the situation.
Is this accurate to a mini?
I don't have my mini.
Cade Cook, when is the ending to the Waterdeep Strahd game coming out?
Oh God.
I mentioned
The
it.
Q&A is over. Shut up. All right, so go ahead and put your guys about right here. This is the mountainous entrance to the big old cave.
Place it. Place it. I can't even. It's over there.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Who are you?
That's a.
Mare-in-law. Oh,
All right.
it's you.
Yeah, they're the.
I had to think about it for a second. I was like, what is that?
Aren't they the like boat guys?
It's like I.
Oh boys, I am back in this, but I am a sad boy. Got no.
Oh no, yeah, I know. I'm sad.
I know nothing I can say can make you feel better, but
know.
I am sorry.
Cow the God, $9.99. Well, boys, I am back, but I'm a sad boy. Got dumped, but I'm back now.
Their loss.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
their
sorry.
loss. You can move on, and you'll find better. Take
Grace
it from the
dropping
person
that
who's
wisdom.
never
Yeah,
dated
absolutely.
anyone. The amount of times I am told dating is the worst. Don't date people. It's just kind of like take some time for yourself. Treat yourself. You know, buy
But-
things that you'd be like, oh, I don't need to buy it. Just
Yeah.
have some fun.
But Cal,
It'll be
it always
fine.
works out.
It'll work
Hey,
out.
PG devotee, I love you. That's
Yeah.
also good advice.
It'll work out.
I don't know about that's good advice, but
I mean,
well, at least
like-
you have
Well,
Atlantica.
okay, it's advice. or
In your
something.
Just don't
And then-
In your
take
heart.
that. And yeah, just, you know, yeah.
All right, where are you guys going? You see this big entrance to this stairway into like this
Oh.
very dark cavern
I
room.
think Are we up the stairs,
Yeah,
or do
we're
we need to
going
go back
backwards
down
and
the
down.
stairs?
No, that's the entrance.
This.
Are we
this is the
facing
entrance?
backwards right now?
I don't know. I didn't put you down there.
Dude, no.
Should we turn our minis around?
Yes.
Okay.
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 That was it.
Then
That's
I
all
think
we
we
needed.
are. Yeah, that way.
Do we really want to let go in front?
I mean,
Yes.
she.
No, I'm in front.
Okay.
Yes.
It's fine. It was more of just like, do we really?
You need to be
make
next to
your-
Vincent.
Yeah, you can't. I can't hold your
Well, you
hand
guys,
if you're
as
there.
you kind of descend downwards into this this dungeon per se, you see it's very crumbled on the inside. It looks to be like maybe a monastery or a temple that used to be here. There are pillars still standing in the center, but there's a bunch of rubble in the back of the room. And as you look around, everybody give me a perception check.
Heck yeah, I love those.
I just realized how much easier the last 10 games of the campaign would have been if we would have just come here as soon as Levi said that we had a place for us to go.
Jacob's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like I've been trying to get you guys here.
Hang on the page.
Hey, we didn't do the minor beneficial properties.
There we go.
Can we do that?
Oh, bitch.
I'm sorry.
Do it later.
Also, from Cal,
Could we
Grace giving me a pass to use my money on dumb shit. Hell yeah.
Grace, can you
all right.
also give me that pass? I want to buy a lightsaber.
19.
23.
25. Sorry.
21.
Okay, you all see it then. As you kind of look around this room, you see the shadows on the walls are moving. They're like swirling and moving almost like flame.
This is familiar.
I draw the sword.
Draw the sword. Swing.
It emits 15.
Doesn't hit the back of the wall.
No, but at least lights things up. So
Well, left or right?
takes a lead.
Heads or tails, right.
Left.
Well, I have 2 lefts and 1 right.
I can't even decide on right or left.
But we 2-rounded Bael.
Group is a bunch of morons.
So left, right?
Okay. Which is it?
Which one? Which one?
Just go left.
Okay, let's go left.
Cool.
I'm just like, I can't even be a character for this. It's just.
All right, we go left.
Oh wait.
We're
As you
going
make your way
left.
in, they're holding the sword, and it lights up the room a little bit. And as the light kind of hits the back of the walls, where you see those like dancing shadows almost, things seem to like escape towards the other sides of the room. They just leave as soon as the light hits them. You start to make your way towards the left.
And because it's a choose your own adventure game in a dungeon, it's the wrong one. You all die. Go back to page 1. Aww.
Page 1 equals the very first episode of Sunder. We start again. But we're in time warp.
See you guys. It'll be a year.
No, I want to watch that movie. Wow. It's okay, Miss Foof.
And you just hear a cat.
Please ignore our cat.
If you can hear her, hopefully
Might
you guys
not.
are picking it up.
You guys make your way over, and you see what looks like a stone obelisk in the center of the room. Literally 4 sides of it, although it's more round on the map. And it looks to have writing on the sides of it.
What does it say?
It's written in Celestial.
I speak that.
No, that I
Like
think.
all, like 3 of us, but poor Atlantica.
Yep.
Just give her the sword so she knows it.
I mean, she
think
dumped
that's
That's why I know it.
I think I learned Celestial so that I could have something in common with Kyria.
And then you find out he mainly uses to curse and to cast spells, and you go, huh. And he's just like,
That's what I'll do.
Why can't it be Sylvan? She literally says that.
when you look at the obelisk and you try to read it, it seems like gibberish, it's so old that the language that this celestial is translated from is like different than how they speak it now. And it seems to be some form of like holy poem.
I doubt this would help at all, but given that the sword itself is likely ancient, and I'm getting the ability to speak Celestial from the sword, would that increase my ability to read it?
It still doesn't make too much sense.
Okay, that's fair.
Is it like, does it need to be like decoded in some way, or is it
Not
just
really.
out-
You need someone who's incredibly ancient to like understand its true meaning.
Wait, can you repeat yourself? Sorry.
You
You
need
would-
somebody truly ancient to understand its meaning.
Like you'd be really, really, really old.
It would be like
You're gonna use the
reading.
book. You're gonna use legend lore on this obelisk. That's fine.
Caligod 499. If you put the meows and dots and dashes, it actually translates to go right.
Oh, well, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, Miss Foof. We can't go right. We only went left.
Morse code.
Can I
Yeah.
Meow.
can I like write down what it says in the book and see if it'll translate it like correctly?
Ooh.
Google Translate.
Yeah, okay, that works.
Okay.
Translate that. Google
Incredibly ancient. Incredibly ancient being.
It's, Chamber of Secrets. Just write it in, and then it appears on the page.
It essentially says, but is a very long-winded version of what I'm about to tell you. This is a holy place, but it's in like this be thy holy realm and all that kind of stuff. It is a sanctuary from evil, from undead, and from those who would seek to destroy us. Never will it falter, never will it end, and those will always be here to protect it as a bastion of light. And it just goes on and on of something like that. And it's almost kind of sad to read that and see that it's covered in dust.
Yeah, we left him behind pretty quickly. Let's keep going.
Yes.
It's gonna take more effort for you to do that, and I'm appreciating it. It's entertaining.
Well, I'm moving all of them. I'm trying to be really careful with it because 3 of them are custom. I don't want to be all like.
That's good, because those custom minis tend to break.
Yeah.
Yours do.
Fun fact: Hero Forge is going to let you start getting your minis painted by
Is
them.
it really a fun fact?
It is a fun fact.
Is it really a fun fact, or is it just a fact?
What are you saying over there, Spencer?
Megan's salty. Spencer's salty.
I'm not salty. I just haven't painted Tyler's mini, and I need to. I'm gonna do it on Monday because I have the day off.
Okay.
You better.
You guys slowly
I
make
found
your
my
way into this
primer.
room right here. And you can see that the room to the north is completely shrouded in darkness. As you get closer towards it, the darkness seems to kind of push back a bit, almost like a veil. And it's like swirling and moving until it eventually kind of makes its way towards the back, falls onto the ground, and forms into what looks like a creature. It stands at about 6 feet tall. It leans over, and it's like a silhouette, like a starry silhouette, reminiscent of Black Razor. It's like this fuzzy, like blurry image of what looks like a creature, and it kind of turns and like jaggedly moves off to the left and right and whatnot, and almost seems to like glitch in reality. And you, the only notable thing about the silhouette is it looks like it's like maybe wearing robes, and has long, creepy-looking fingers, and what looks like tentacles coming down from the front of its face. Roll initiative.
Abadir just has this feeling. What the fuck was that?
I
Yeah, I
thought
know,
I
right?
killed them all.
But it's a glitched version of it.
Corrupted version.
Of something that's already massively.
Yucky.
Hey, Jacob.
I don't think we
A
ever told.
initiative roll is an ability check, right?
It is.
I'm gonna re-roll this with lucky.
Wow, you can do that.
That's better.
I don't think we've ever told the story
Alright,
on how we
Atlantica.
killed all the
Still
mind
not
players
amazing,
in Jacob's
19. Cal was asking for an up button.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Curia.
16.
Yeah, Vincent.
That would be a 13.
And Class.
12. Better than a 5.
Oh,
Wow, they rolled fucking shit.
Good.
They.
He rolled fucking shit.
Jacob's
All right,
just like,
Atlantica, it's your turn.
Could have pulled a
Um,
gender
Either Jacob
neutral
just spoiled
term over
things or
there.
he's pulling our leg, which is a really old saying. But
It's not really an old saying.
Okay. Do I have my mage armor on? Because I didn't say at the beginning of the day, but nope.
You gotta tell me.
Okay.
I mean, it's like Death
would
Ward
have.
too. It's. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I would
Yeah,
have.
I feel like
but-
they both go into battle and they both go shit.
Yeah, that's. Oh,
keep in mind, my light only goes 15 feet out.
God,
no, it's fine. You can have your mage armor.
This is how we kill Antlantica.
Oh, but I will never not give you a hard time if you don't have your if you didn't
oh, just
specify.
okay.
don't have Death Ward because I forgot.
That's fine.
That's more different. That's like
That's different.
different.
That makes sense because we haven't gone to yeah.
Kiri goes shit.
Mage armor lasts for 8 hours, so like in the beginning of an adventure, she would just immediately put it on.
Beginning of the day, she's like, boy.
Honestly, she probably would have put it on before they teleported.
Before
Okay.
we even got out.
Yeah, I'm in bed.
Oh, make the bed all
Where's
A
the
stabby and a
A stabby and a shooty. Got it.
Colton, where's the board cam?
Incapable of reaching its needed position.
Literally next week, we're gonna get a bunch of stuff to upgrade the stream. Hopefully.
Because of the way that I'm running all the cabling here, to make it cleaner for us,
Damage.
we don't have enough USB
21
extensions to have the board
20.
camera.
I mean,
and
well,
the-
damage, but those are the.
I'm pretty sure
I'm-
21
Ruben
and
has more
12?
of
No,
the
21 and 20.
extensions.
Yep.
Does
Give me
he?
damage.
We asked.
They're in his closet.
Are you serious?
No, they're not.
They're not?
No, there's no more.
Okay.
I know why. It's because you've got an extension on this one, right?
Oh, I know. But I'm running everything up underneath, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like has this like tight.
That's fine. That's fine.
In case this changes anything, I'm actually worried it's going to be in a negative for us.
Mhm.
My weapons are ignorant.
Okay.
I think it just is regular.
If this thing's like an ichor connected thing, it might
What would be nice?
be worse. But
She heals them. Here we go.
Yeah.
Shit.
you get all this in temporary hit points.
I'm stronger.
No. All of Kiri's weapons are Ichor. So I just went,
Yeah,
oops.
all of Atlantica's weapons are pretty
The
much
dagger
ichor
you
too.
can have.
That was a. What was that? That was a. This was a 10.
He has
I don't
4
remember
weapons
what
on
it
him
was,
at
but it
all
was a 10.
times.
I am a weapon.
Curia, those are called your friends.
1 of them
40.
he's gonna marry, but you know.
48 damage.
Unfortunately, he's resistant to this damage.
So
You still do a fuck ton of damage.
24 damage.
Yeah, you strike through him, and it's literally. This is such a weird comparison. You know, in Witcher, when you attack a wraith and his sword goes through it, and it makes that like. No, it's like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
sound. That's what happens. It
Yeah.
feels like you just like there's some resistance, but it feels like you just hit wind, like,
Yeah.
and it's like I didn't do shit. Like you heard it definitely. Its
Yeah.
form destabilizes a bit, but it's such a weird thing to fight.
This is.
So we're gonna do a thing. We're gonna do this. All right, adjust yourselves properly.
You shouldn't adjust yourself on camera, man. Jeez.
All right, Kyria, it's your turn.
I was unprepared for this. Guiding bolt. We'll just good
Guiding
old
bolt.
guiding bolt.
You guys think I can make him dance?
Maybe not.
Vincent.
Let me say that. Does it happen to all of us?
Nope, just him.
Does a 29 hit?
I like how wait.
Fighting Zariel.
Defeated
Does a
you said that.
29
Yes,
hit?
a 29 hits.
Yay.
Is it-
29 hit. Yeah, I know, Jacob. I wonder what that feels like with Zariel.
Jacob just does it to show off.
Oh,
Does a 47 hit?
Yeah.
No. I have infinite armor today.
We're at.
Sorry, Olivier out here with the 32 AC.
Well-
I gotta ask.
None of us like.
Mine was-
Olivier's been gone for 2 seasons.
I
Mine
don't
was
know.
10 for like most of this game.
14
I can only get up
damage.
to 25.
It's radiant.
13 damage. 14.
14.
14. Got it.
I'm just really.
But Spencer, does a 48 hit you?
And now it glows.
Off.
And this is radiant damage. What's the rest of the damage? Oh, it's all radiant.
Yeah, it's all guiding bolt. I was
Oh,
like,
it's all
you
guiding bolt.
fucker.
Yeah, nice.
You
What's the rest of the
fucker. I was
damage?
just like, you fucker, don't
Should've
do this to
added
me. I
on
got
more.
excited.
Yeah, you did. You hurt him pretty badly. As the guiding bolt just hits. Fucking sorry.
Does that?
Yeah, he's now glowing. It's very strange seeing like a shadowy, blurry, fuzzy figure to glow. It's very strange.
I have a comparison, but y'all haven't seen it. And I'm sad. It's from The Mandalorian.
Oh shoot.
What?
At the very, very end on episode 8, at the very, very end of episode 8, what he's using.
Oh, is it a Darksaber?
Oh, cool.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's in the Clone Wars, and I know the Mandalorians.
I
use
wasn't
it, so,
sure about
yeah.
it, yeah.
Cool.
It was more like,
Yeah.
I can't be like, have you also watched The Clone Wars and Rebels?
Yeah. Alrighty.
It's like that. It has that
Vincent.
weird outline, and you're like,
Yeah.
Poison.
You just call me Vincent.
It's
said Voincent.
pure black and then like this whitish outline. It's like, what?
and
Yep.
you're just like, what the fuck?
It's cool.
I had enemies in our Back in Black game that we played last night. They were called Drow Shadow Blades, and they had like basically those.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have like shadow swords, and I was like, it'd be cool if they look like dark sabers.
Well, I hope they're not immune to acid damage. I go 5, 10, 15. You get right next to you, Atlantica. If I do,
Right there?
if I do a cone right there, is it gonna hit Atlantica?
How big is a cone?
15 feet.
15 feet?
I'm disappointed that I know where your ibuprofen is.
No. As you
Sweet.
can see right there, it will not.
Okay, I'm gonna do a dragon's breath. Can he make a Constitution saving or a Dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Is this a spell?
It's a spell-like ability.
Anyways. Well, I got a 15.
Well, he fails
Alright.
because he's dumb and I'm not.
You're fine.
Do, do, do. Okay. That's 12 acid damage.
And are you casting that through your,
No, I am not. Because I take a bite out of a pepper, and then my mouth starts to foam, and I have acid all over my face now. Because I'm nasty boy today.
got it.
What?
That's the component for Dragon's Breath.
Is a pepper. It's a purple one.
How
it.
much damage did you do?
12 acid damage.
12. He's looking pretty bad. He's very much
So am
bad.
I. I'm foaming at the mouth.
Vincent's just like, all right, guys, I'll get him. He's like
Yep.
firing, barfing acid out of his mouth, and everybody's just like, oh! Class.
Very nasty flavor.
Float on over.
Okay.
Does the light seem to do anything to him?
No.
No? Okay, that's fine. And I will attack 2 times with the sword.
You know, I feel a little smart staying
Just take
well
radiant
away.
damage, though.
Probably.
I'm gonna let's ging on him, and Kira's just like, eh.
It's our best thing. It's just to wail on somebody.
Which way should we go, guys? Left or right? This is the hardest decision ever. Look, a shadow. Yeah. All right, now what?
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does in fact hit.
It does,
Mhm.
and a crit.
Cool.
So I've got. I'm gonna borrow these.
Hands are so cold.
I know.
There's the
It's
does,
time for this.
crit, and hit.
The whole
Time for
reason
long
this
sleeves.
shirt is so comfy, and it's the reason why I wear it so much. I'm just like, it's so comfy. And the sleeves.
19, 20, 30.
I almost just came in my work shirt, which because it was like it was a nice shirt,
44 damage.
but I just have this like visceral reaction to like wearing Target colors, and I,
Yeah, he's
like,
out.
in my free time, and I go, ooh.
You strike at him, and you just watch as he just dissipates. There's no reaction at all whatsoever. It's just gone, like just disposed of the ether and becomes nothing, almost as if it wasn't even real. And then
Oh God.
Oh fuck.
5 more come.
Me. Wait, no, fuck, no, regret, regret, no, oh no.
another one comes by.
Yes, Fuck me.
Maybe
Another
later.
one comes in from over here, and they literally just apparate on the walls.
Uh-oh.
And another one comes in from
Jesus
over
Christ.
here. He comes in right there.
Oh, look,
He's
a
probably
little
coming in
boy
from
all
a
by
weird
himself.
angle.
What?
He didn't come that way. He came out from the other way.
No, we came from over here.
And they all literally get their
I want
turns at
that-
the same time.
I
So
want
see
that
this happen?
opportunity attack.
yeah, you turn around and you just see as a bunch
But
of them
I
apparate
still
over
had
the walls.
movement.
It's what? What do you mean?
Like,
Are you didn't end your turn?
okay, so this is happening like.
It's
after-
They have an
it's
initiative,
happened,
yeah.
Gotcha.
it's fine. It's
I wasn't sure.
totally fine.
I wasn't
Um,
sure if this was like this triggered because they died.
Nope.
And now it okay.
All right.
This is
60-foot cone.
Fuck you, man.
What? It's gonna hit all of us.
Well,
But
we're
I
kind
mean-
of like behind corners. I don't know how that
It
works.
probably goes around. Or Atlantica and Curie are just fucked.
I know.
We'll be fine.
Because, like, Fireball goes around.
Oh, I'm getting hit, I think.
Y'all are
well.
getting hit. All of you make
So
the
it does-
intelligence
it
saving
does
throws.
go around
It goes
corners.
around corners?
Damn.
It does go around corners.
Yeah.
Intelligence saves,
Oh.
and these guys,
Uh-oh.
these other ones are gonna do
No!
it too.
No!
Wait, hold on, let's see.
I'm gonna re-roll that with lucky.
I have intelligence and proficiency. It's
Oh,
not.
that's right.
Cool.
What is it?
I
5?
rolled a 1 and then re-rolled
Plus
it with
4.
lucky.
So well, they're all three doing it. So I need we'll go one round at a time. So what'd you get?
25.
Success.
14.
Fail.
23.
Success.
18.
Success. The second one does it. Roll.
21.
You need to make it again.
Success.
Success, by the way.
15.
Okay, success.
Also 15.
15. Success.
18 again.
Success. All right. So, and then third time around, actually, this one is just gonna go float on over to Atlantica
Oh,
Oh,
and go.
Good question.
You are incapacitated, correct?
Exactly. Just more of that sound.
I don't. What?
Why is she incapacitated?
Oh, sorry. No, you're stunned. You're stunned.
Okay.
Because you failed one of the saves.
We don't know the results of these saves.
I
Yeah,
know.
we just
I-
rolled
I
saves.
just noticed that right now. Sorry, a lot of
Am I
processing going on
stunned?
in my brain. No.
Okay.
Did you fail one?
No, you told me success, but I thought you told her success every
I-
time too.
All of you
I
have
failed
succeeded.
one
She
and then
failed one.
lost the
You're stunned.
it's-
You have all taken damage, by the way, but I'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
This one goes over to you because you are stunned because you failed the save. It makes its way over towards you, and it's going to use its tentacles. And all it does is it wraps tentacles around your face. This shadowy creature, and that's all it's doing. You're just like, oh, as it just gets around you. That's all it does. Well, it has to hit.
I feel like this has.
He hits
For her.
with the knife. Oh, it's advantage.
That makes-
She decides
I
the
decide
result
what
of
it
the
is.
Okay,
She does
so
right.
4.
I think it's a 4.
Or I think
There's
she
like
could
the
pick
other
any.
3, 4. and-
Yeah.
Can she pick any of the numbers?
She decides the result of the
Yeah.
roll.
I don't think I get to know what he rolled. It's a 5. Sorry.
A 5.
It's a 5.
Like she picks
Yeah.
a portent, and that is the roll, regardless
Yeah,
of.
okay. That makes sense.
All right, so it's a 12.
That misses.
So it goes over to your stunned body and just hangs out. And it goes, I would be doing this, but somebody told me no.
It tries to latch on and just doesn't have the will to.
Oh, this is so hard.
It's
All
new
right.
at this. Excuse you. It's the rookie of the group.
No, it's the slick.
These creatures are very, very
skin
old.
Of
Yeah.
a fish.
Yeah.
It's
All
the
right.
rookie of the group. It's only 455
Wait, if you're
years
stunned, are
old,
you considered
and they're all
incapacitated?
700.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, no, it went over to extract your brain. So as it was trying to extract your brain, you gave it a 5, and it does not extract your brain.
It goes up your nose, but it doesn't make it to the brain.
Yeah, it's like searching around for it.
Please don't update.
Because there's nothing
I
in
want
there.
an update. Please
All right,
let
so
me
you take
update.
no damage, luckily, from that. But all of you from the psionic blasts, the 2 of you take the 3 of you. Sorry, take 22 psychic damage.
Ow.
You take 33.
Ow.
Oof, a headache. Which
Wow.
conveniently I have. I feel like Disilithid didn't really have a good idea to pick Atlantica for brains.
All right, top of the round, Atlantica.
Stunned.
Make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh god, it's never gonna.
Ooh.
That's a 17.
You are no longer stunned, but it's the end of your
Yay.
turn.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh god, oh god. It's all in your face. Kyria.
I have a headache.
Sorry.
It's totally fine. It's more of like, yay.
Kyria probably does too after all that psychic damage.
And my hands are so cold, I can't actually like
Oh shoot.
press buttons.
Oh.
This is actually what happens to me naturally. So I mean, I just accept it as my fate.
And you can turn on the heater if you want.
It's just my hands.
Oh,
Like
that's-
always, you know how my hands get.
Yeah, that's
Or they're
Need
just
some
little.
hand warmers.
stupid little packets.
Ooh, those are great.
The thing that whenever you go to like you watch like a pro gamer thing, they're always like holding on to them.
Sorry. It was.
Vincent, you're on deck.
Can't
Oh,
suck.
wait.
Can't suck my brain if there's no brain to suck.
Ooh, big brain time.
It has
Wait,
been
no brain
suggested.
time.
Yeah.
It has been suggested that
Huh?
it has been suggested that you just make the final boss a door in the middle of a room.
Zariel just turns into a door.
And we'll just stand around arguing.
He just T-poses and then
All right, fine. Holy
her
weapon.
assets just fuck up and she just turns.
It's just gonna be holy weapon on his sword, and we're gonna hope for the best, man.
The kids in my
This is
D&D
feeble
group
mind.
are terrified that any person can be a mimic. Right now, they think that mimics can be people.
Oh no.
Changelings?
Yeah.
Changelings aren't sticky though.
Ooblex.
29 to the one right
Yeah, you have
behind
it.
me.
'Cause they saw it
He's
turn
gonna
into
stab
like
it with his sword.
Okay,
Like that
go for it.
has
phasing
holy
into
weapon
like
on
a
it.
tree, like hiding with it, and they were like, if
Just
it can get that
letting you
long,
know.
do you think it can
They
look like
take
a person?
radiant damage.
Which is
Like-
the whole point of
You guys are
holy weapon,
sweet.
Got it.
because it's also an ichor blade.
Got
so
it.
It's gonna be half and then not half.
Got
and
Yep, makes sense.
then It's gonna be a bit fucking math, man. Why must my brain be so dumb?
Did I tell you guys that they made a deal with the mimic?
Yeah, you told us fine. Gave it a cow, right?
They gave it 10 cows.
10 cows.
Yeah. Because it was eating gnomes.
They give it 10 cows and told it to leave.
Sorry, it's just great.
We bargained with this box. We gave it 10 cows for it to
So-
consume.
With the Ooblex, it's very interesting because it specifically
Oh,
says
fucking
that
blacks.
that the person replica that the
Mainly
Ooblex
gets
creates
half,
is also
and I
considered the
get
Ooblex,
sad.
so it can do the attack as go from the attack, and that can be a ways away. That's I actually love those things.
I love Oblex,
I
yeah.
hate them.
Really cool.
My Oblex resisted the sleep that I cast on it. Sorry, I have to
I think it's immune to sleep.
do. Yeah, because I totally understood why. I'm okay with it.
It also killed his Vermilion. I completely rolled for it too, like to
Rip
see if
that
it got like a
fire.
sneak attack. It did, and then it just one hit killed it.
Aw.
I was like, oh,
They have 1 hit point.
Okay, man.
yeah, like
So I have.
His dad murdered mine.
Okay, so it's weapon damage. Divine Strike is you roll an additional 2d8 for weapon damage. The weapon is Ichor.
Okay, so the
So-
weapon damage is halved, but the
Yeah.
rest of it's fine.
Yes. So that's 3 of them and then 2 of them. So we. Okay, that was what I had to establish.
You're good.
Let me have that. 24, 12. 20. It takes 24 damage. It would have taken
Ooh.
48, but it takes 12. Or 24.
Which one is that? The one right behind you?
Yep.
Very nice.
Just fuck it.
Did you shoot?
It's just his sword.
Oh, you strike into it. And, again, it's just kind of like you're just hitting air. It just feels like nothing. But you somehow damaged it. Vincent, Class, you're on deck.
Pull out a dagger, still 1 strike.
Oh shit! Go for it.
These things are trying to eat brains. So,
Die!
It's Vincent's
Get away from me!
enemy.
yeah.
you won't get
Should
my
probably be fine if you do that, but no.
Let's see. That's a 17, a 22, and a 25.
Yeah, roll damage.
Cow, please stop making us sad.
I know,
Just hold
right?
someone else's hands if your hands are cold. Now I'm sad because I have no one's hand to hold. It's okay. I have no hands to hold, just my own.
But my hands they're both cold,
Yeah.
so they do not warm each other.
It's okay, Cow. Just
I'm warm all the time.
Yep.
My hands are just constantly
And
warm.
that's just an added bonus of marrying you. You're just constantly warm, and I'm constantly cold.
Cow, you'll be upset, and then it'll be okay, and then who knows how long from now, but like
I don't know. I
you'll be okay.
think it's fine if they delay a game, if the delay makes
I know.
sense.
I'm just saying that's very true.
It's 29 to one of them.
Very, very small.
Yep,
29,
that's 100% true.
29 force damage to the guy in the corridor.
In 29 force damage to the guy in the corridor.
Yeah, or in the
Right in front of him, let's go.
Yeah.
I assume, yeah.
Ouchie.
ooh, that is 24 to the one behind Kyria.
He's not looking hot. He's bloody.
And then a lot more to the last guy. That's 11.
Well, now I'm hungry.
35 to the other guy.
I was about to sneeze.
Oh.
35 to the other
I
dude.
was like,
Yeah.
he's either gonna sneeze or
Hot damn.
he's gonna burp.
Almost bloodied.
And then I'm gonna teleport back where I am.
Okay.
We'll end back right here.
Yep.
So just you just
Just
slice
hide
it all of them
before.
and appear backwards,
And
and
you're
it's
like,
very strange. They look to be deforming, but are still there. You definitely did a lot of damage to them. Class.
I'll attack this one twice with the sword.
Wow.
Okay, hang on.
He's seeing if you can from the corner.
You can. I am just going to give him. No, you're fine. You're fine. Go for
For
it.
the cover, just go for the knees.
Well,
Alphines.
15.
15.
It takes
that
my
hits.
head.
Cool. And the other one's higher than that. So,
All right. Give me some damage.
So it's, man, I really just need to have a D8 out.
Yes, you do.
6. Ooh, this is some high numbers, boy. 10, 24, 25, 33, 33 plus 14, 43, 47 damage.
He's dead. Nice. You
I'll
just slice
use-
into that one and completely diminish it with the sword of Zariel.
5, 10, 15.
Which one is-
Flurry of blows. Punch, punch.
Okay.
So first one is a 17. First one is a 17.
Yeah, that hits. Sorry, I'm thinking. I'm trying to figure it out, but I'm just gonna ask you and be dumb anyways. How are you doing? Like 6 attacks.
I attacked twice, and now I'm flurry of blowsing.
Got it.
It's 4 attacks.
It's 4 attacks, not 6.
So you did 2 with the sword?
Yes.
Can you do that?
Yes, I have multi-attack.
You have extra attack.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, that's what I thought.
And then second
Bonus
attack.
action. Flurry of blows.
I'm gonna look
Nice.
at that.
Hi.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
Both of them need to make con saves for me.
Oh boy.
19 and natural 1.
That fails. So the first one, the one that made the con save, takes 11 damage. The second one takes 9 and is stunned.
All right. He's not looking good. That one, which is stunned, is stunned.
Really?
And then the other
Is it?
one is gonna go. Fuck you. And is going to try to get his brain blast back.
No.
He gets it back.
No.
Oh
Everybody, make me wisdom save, intelligence saves.
I want a wisdom save. Give me a
Oh, no.
wisdom save.
Diamond soul, whatever the fuck it's called.
30.
Gemini's key it costs
You rolled
me.
a nat
Reroll
one.
that.
Ha.
One second. Diamond soul. I get a key and reroll a saving
Ah,
throw.
fuck.
Smart brain.
You can re-roll a saving throw.
It costs me a key, but I can do it.
It's
Dang.
it's fine.
Do you want to be
17.
stunned?
Yep, you're good.
It's fine.
23.
Damn. Oh my. How?
I rolled a 19.
Holy
plus
shit.
4.
Dang.
30.
30.
Fuck.
16.
You're all good. You all take 11 psychic damage. Ow.
Our
It's
head.
at 30.
I got a 19.
I've been waiting for
Saving
this.
throw.
I've been waiting for
I have a
this.
plus 11 to
I can roll
intelligence saving
a
throws.
plus 10 on charisma. Because with the sword of Zariel, my charisma's 20.
Yep.
Atlantica.
Waiting
I
for
can
those sweet, sweet
roll-
wisdom saves.
Yep.
I have a plus 10 to dex, so.
And Christmas saves that
I'm
will
gonna go
never
over
happen.
here.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Sometimes.
There's like 2 whole spells. Those are granted very scary spells.
Can I go over here and flank and use like acrobatics to try and get advantage?
Yep.
Slide between their legs.
Slide between the legs.
Slide into his DMs.
Sexy
Slide
mind
into
flayer.
Slide,
DMs.
slide between his cheeks.
It's like a. Technically, this is a skill check, so it's a 25.
25. Oh fuck yeah, yeah. You have advantage.
Cool. I'm gonna.
Alright.
I'm gonna stab him. I missed the nat 1, which is great. I got 24 instead.
Give me damage.
But who knows? Like, you might not have gotten that nat 1 if you didn't roll with advantage.
Wait, are you attacking number 2?
I'm attacking.
He's stunned, buddy.
Oh,
He had advantage anyways.
well, I
It's okay,
still
you're-
do it
you're
anyway
fine.
because I want to be cool.
You had triple advantage.
Yes.
You're just doing like backflips, and he's like, I can't move.
He takes this damage.
Jeez. Is it more than 12?
This is 10 right here, plus I get plus
Goodbye.
5 to that.
You just triple, quadruple backflip and fa 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 fa, and let's stab him, and he's just like, I am so beyond dead. It turns into nothing.
And then I'm gonna shoot that guy right there.
Go for it.
Nat 1.
And then she trips and just face plants.
I like how matter of fact that was, and I'm gonna that one. Just quick and done and over.
Yep.
Here, it's your turn.
I feel like we just watched her face plant after doing all that.
No, it's like backflip, comes over, slices at him, it's all badass, and then she takes out her crossbow, and she's like, ding, ding. She didn't load it. Fuck!
Loaded it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Just the butt.
It goes backwards. What the fuck? How did that happen? Here you go.
So you're just gonna stab it because no, he doesn't do that.
Go.
I had 29 again.
Yep.
Oh god.
Oh, so dumb. I don't know.
I know, it's
Oh
great.
Lord. Oh, okay. Oh thanks.
Oh lord, or great.
That was
Oh,
cute.
what did you do back there?
She did a little run.
Nice.
I went.
Nice.
So we're at 9.
A stiff needle run.
24 damage again.
24 damage?
I've already have
Total?
what needed to be halved. I already have.
Grace, I'm so sorry.
Did it need 25 fucking damage?
Look.
Yeah.
I
Oh
fucking
my
knew
gosh.
it. A fucking extra attack. Whatever. We're gonna do this again.
Oh shit!
25.
He's dead!
26.
How do you want to do this?
Just stab and stab, man.
I think you stabbed me like, why are you not fucking dead?
Yeah, it's probably like that, and he just swipes it, and he's just like,
it's like barely holding on. I was like,
Yep.
Gimli.
Alright. Yeah. The ghosts. I love that so much. I want to rewatch those movies with you guys. Anyways, you guys defeat all of the shadowy creatures.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. I tried to eat my head. That was weird.
Worry, I know it's midnight. We can do an ending real soon.
Right as I told my dad, hey, I might be late, maybe no later than 12.
Sorry.
Wah, wah.
No later than 12. 12:06.
Eat your head. I meant 2. Yeah. You know what? We're just.
We
I
can
have
play until
work
2.
at 8 in the morning, so I'd really prefer to not go to 2.
Oh.
I didn't say that.
I,
No, I know.
It's more of just
Sorry,
like,
it's been-
because my dad's like,
Anyways.
1 o'clock.
Yeah. It like grabbed my head and put like black tentacle things on my head. That was weird. I felt weird. Let's go.
This is strange.
What?
I wonder what this could be. We all know.
These things are supposed to be dead. Like
What?
all of them.
What?
They're very shadowy and incorporeal.
Oh, I'm gonna assume they're dead, and we're just fighting dead version, or like the weird glitchy things.
It's strange that they're like here though. Like, isn't this place supposed to be sacred?
Remember what Levi said? It was
corrupted by.
taken. Yeah, he mentioned aberrations.
But
It's It's probably being corrupted by the ichor.
Mm-hmm.
I found an ice cream sandwich.
We're just.
Like off the floor.
I feel like
Crimson is poison.
I
think
feel
he's
like
immune to poison.
everybody knows and sees the ice cream sandwich and they just choose not to say anything about it because they're just like, you know what, Vincent, you do what you do. You're a great guy. We won't
Pulled it out of your
question.
bag holding.
It's the chilled
Oh,
bag
yeah.
holding. All right. Well, that room
Bag
has
of
nothing in
holding?
it. Yeah.
Can you fucking load already? Thank you. You guys make your way into the next room,
Wow.
and you see this
Are
cavernous.
you sure?
Huh?
Are you sure? We
I'm
never
gonna
decided.
wait around for 15 minutes till you guys decide which way to go, and then eventually go in. I might as well just push you in.
We want that one.
We're going into this room and we're going to search it for like 20
20
minutes.
minutes, yeah, totally.
It's a good thing. we're not-
Maybe it's secretly this way, and I'm just over here like, it's not. Yeah, I would
Go
have
right,
been
you
there.
fucking morons.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I love you guys.
We love you too.
Yeah. You guys make your way into this next room, and you see this. It transforms from like a building into like a destroyed cavern, and you see off in the distance, kind of in the corner, this cavern that kind of turns into almost like a burrow. And it looks like there's like steps that go down it as well. It's very strange. It looks to not be a part of this this thing anymore, but it looks to be the only other way forward. As there's no other place to go in
That's
here.
the thing, he woke up.
Let's go in there.
You guys make your way down. You can see there's built steps into this hole, and you slowly
Where is
make
the
your way down.
hole at specifically? Is it all the way down there?
No, I think it's
Is it
in the
this
corner.
over here?
Yeah.
Is it over here, Jacob?
It's this.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why
Ah.
I'm pushing them.
You guys make your way down further and further, further. It delves deep, very deep.
The light of the sword.
5 minutes, 10 minutes.
He did say a day.
Eventually, it levels out after about 30 minutes of stepping downwards. It is long. Imagine walking down for 30 minutes. It opens up, and you can hear echoing off the walls a distant. It sounds like a heartbeat.
I guess it's creepy.
You continue forward, and you begin to see a bit of a dull gray glow coming from in front of you. As you inch closer down this hallway,
It's cold.
the walls are slimy. It's very cold down here as well. And eventually it opens up. Large room, pounding coming from the center of it. As you see this massive ichor heart. It's huge. Suspended from the top of the ceiling by what looks like other bits of ichor. And it's literally like moving, like a heart. Beneath it is what looks like a skull. A very large skull underneath it. No skull that you recognize at all. There's stone along the floor. There's pillars that head up towards the ceiling. And you just get this dull gray glow. I shall give you a picture so you may better understand what you're looking at.
It scares me that he has a picture.
And I will take a picture and post it in the Sunder Discord.
Oh, if you're gonna do that, then
Just
not props. Fucking
Credit to.
credit to Z and Peku on Patreon. Go support them. That's what you guys see.
Ooh, loading.
Could you remove our minis from
Uh-oh.
the... What the... Oh my god.
Ooh,
It's big brain time.
Big brain time.
big brain time. Oh boy.
I don't like this.
Ooh.
And you guys are all the way back here.
What was the name of the...
Ooh.
And as you step in, you just see it as all of it with the heart directly above
What
it.
was
And
the
you
name
hear
of
like
the-
rumbling. What?
What was the name of the...
CZE
CZE?
and PEKU. As you see all of this around you, it's massive. You just hear like rumbling and rumbling alongside of the beat of that heart. and you see slithering out of the top of it, around the skull, kind of wrapping its way around, turning the glow of the room of that dull gray into that of a deep purple. I have another picture for you.
This also is the impacted?
Yes.
Okay.
You see
Man, they're out late. Man. What are they doing out this late?
What?
this thing
Oh.
make its way into the brain and outwards and through the skull, and it literally like opens up like that and just goes as you all make your way into the room. You see this gigantic creature greeting you, awaiting to eat you.
Yay.
But that is where we're going to end tonight's game. But before we end tonight's game, you all level up.
Oh, what?
What?
Another one?
Yes.
9th level spells?
This makes me worried.
I don't think so. I think it's next level.
Okay.
I'm concerned. I'm really concerned.
I think we'll hit
But I mean, you have that to look forward to next
yeah,
week.
yeah, yeah,
so-
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Yeah.
still, why are we? It's because we need to be this level, and that concerns me.
Yeah.
That ability is kind of meh, but hey,
We gonna
resistance
roll?
is pretty good.
Resistance to
Go ahead and roll your
bludgeoning,
hit points.
piercing, and slashing.
6.
Nice. Lantica.
Brilliant.
6.
Nice.
6?
Whoa!
Come on, 6.
6. Come
But I
on.
want more.
666! Holy
We
fuck!
need another 6.
Oh, at max, 8.
8? Holy
yeah,
shit.
Which is 11.
You guys aren't fucking blown away. You just rolled 666 in the game where the devils are the bad guys.
No, I know.
Holy shit, you're cursed as hell.
Hey, I knocked. I
Hey,
knocked.
my ability.
Vivian's rolling in her grave.
It's kind of alright. Whenever a creature within 5 feet of you is hit by an attack made by a creature other than you, you can use a reaction to make a melee attack against that creature.
Ooh, damn. That's
So
cool.
it's basically it's kind of like protection fighting style. It's like,
Cool. You can be like, no, bah.
well, they can still make the attack, but I can make an attack
What?
as a reaction. What did you
Master Duelist.
Oh,
Oh, God.
he's
Beginning at 17th level, your Master Duelist blade lets you turn failure into success in combat.
God.
If you miss with an attack roll, you can roll it again with advantage. Once you do so, you can't do so. Use the feature to finish a short or long rest.
That's cool.
So if I miss back, I'm just I'm going to get a back advantage here.
Yeah.
You guys want to
While
know what
you
I
were-
got?
No, but
9th level
yes.
spells.
9th level spell.
God
God.
damn it.
It also means that the cleric got 9th level spells.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
just. This is gonna be entertaining for later on because you gain resistance to bludgeoning,
Power
piercing,
word kill.
and slashing damage. It's not magical, but he can jump out of buildings now and
Oh my
take
God.
less damage. This is not an ability he should
What the
have.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Did you guys know that invulnerability is a spell?
Yeah,
You're just immune to all damage.
it's like for a minute, right?
10 minutes.
And you're just immune to all damage for 10 minutes. Yeah.
It's 9th level.
$5 from Sergeant Viper. Good job, Jacob. You gave us your you just gave your wizard the power to end worlds. Have fun with that.
Don't worry, I can keep it under control.
Hey man, I'm really,
Didn't you see his video today?
really sorry, but I have mass heal now.
Oh, fuck. That's a great spell. It's going to be awesome.
We're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Like I can also do.
Yeah, we're
True
gonna fight
Resurrection.
Zariel.
Well, that's 25,000 gold.
Yeah. I also have a question. I think that's a homebrew, so I believe it.
I think I
Looks-
also.
Anyways, thank you guys for joining us for tonight's game. We will see you guys next week.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Play
fuck.
tomorrow.
We'll see you next week. It may be the finale. I don't know. I don't think it will. If it is, I will be very shocked. But we'll see.
Either I'm willing to bet we have 2 to 3 games left in this series.
Yeah.
But we're getting there, so.
PK.
It's it's between one. It's between 1 and 3 games.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for all the donations and all of your patronage on our Patreon. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Tesseract.
I won't. See, I'll see you next week.
Well,
Yes.
Spencer Jacob.
Goodbye. Whoa, that's the end of the game.